Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of NDB Media's Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday morning quarterbacks on Saturday. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, hide your kitties, hide your little children. No one is safe while we troll the digital airwaves. Join us as we discuss the events of the past week and review everything that's upcoming. No fantasy sports here, although we defer to Lenny Melnick Sports. So he is the godfather of fantasy sports. But the rest of us are adults over here. We keep it real. So you need to remember, because we do, we kill brain cells. And such we pretty much are the purveyors of the zombie apocalypse. You have been warned. We are repetitive and redundant. We are the internet's ongoing traffic wreck. Don't forget to stop in at ndbmedia.net to check out what's going on in the universe. A lot of stuff going on. The arc has come to an end, and we're probably going to be doing the review program on Sunday night, but we'll have additional details on that moving forward. I don't know if Sports Talk with the Guys will be on in the next few weeks, only because I have some personal things that I have to attend to. So we may switch the episode because I, quite frankly, cannot rely on others to cover while I am out. Past history speaks for itself. So if I don't do the program, no one else is going to do the program. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So I am being straight up with all of you. So be that as it may, I will be announcing when the next Sports Talk with the Guys will be. Probably will not be on a Saturday. I don't know. There are a lot of issues in play. The universe is spinning. And if you've ever seen an image of the way the solar system spins, that's the way the thinking and thought pattern is. Doesn't mean it's going anywhere. It just is what it is. But welcome. I am the scorekeeper. Thank you for joining me. Today is October 5th, 2024. I had to get that out of the way. I had to get out of the system because that's what I do. So out here in hell, it's going to be 95 degrees today. It's going to be an overnight low of 64. So it's going to be warmer tomorrow than it is right now. It is 64 degrees and partly cloudy. And it's humidity is 87%. Pressure is 29.93 inches and stable. Visibility is at 5 miles. The sunrise for today will be at 6:49 a.m. Sunset will be at 6:29 p.m. So the morning sunrise is about 45, 46 minutes, depends how you look at it. Dew point is at 60 degrees. UV index, at the moment is 0 of 11. And we are in a waxing crescent for the moon phase. Taking a quick look at historical events in sports. Boy, there's some stuff. You notice how I try to stall sometimes, it just will not work for me. And sure enough, I had the historical events pulled up, and the moment I needed it, of course, it goes blank. What a shock. So I think this might be the second week in a row that I don't have these to go over. We're going to switch to National Rugby League. I'll see if I can bring the event stuff back up a little bit later. I hope I'm not having internet connectivity issues. We shall see. Hopefully, we will not. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Aisha, that you're having a conversation with NorCal Girl. That's good to know. I got to get this set up correctly. We already have 2 likes this morning. Peter Gama, Elizabeth Olivia Cooper. Thank you for that. And continue with National Rugby League. We are in the Telstra Premiership, the grand final, tomorrow at 1:30 a.m. Pacific time. Storm visit the Panthers. And the Telstra Women's Premiership grand final is later on today at 9:55 p.m. Why did I look over here? I don't know. Because I had a clock on the wall right here and it's not here. Oh, hey, it is what it is. So that's it for the Telstra Premiership down in National Rugby League. It will pick up again October 18th, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. National Hockey League, we'll be talking about in a little bit as well. Major League Baseball's playoffs continue. In the tumult and in all that is going on in the world today, there is a bit of satisfaction in the world, and we'll get to that. The Houston Astros, the resident a-holes of NDB Media, were eliminated in 2 games out of a 3-game set. No, they took them straight out. 2. It's awesome. They're gone. They're done. Finit. Blah. Cheaters. Get out of here. You're done. You're out. Goodbye. Good night. And in the WNBA, which the ratings have just gone off a cliff. I wonder why. Caitlin Clark. I don't know why. The ratings are just down, down, down. I don't know if there's a subliminal message in that or overt. Don't know, don't care. But ladies, you need to pay attention. So it is what it is. Not going to get into all that stuff because don't have time. But later on today, or I'm sorry, tomorrow on Sunday, October 6th, the New England team who leads the series 2-1 will be taking on Las Vegas, who are 1-2 at 12 noon Pacific time. Minnesota leads 2-1. They're going to be taking on Minnesota is 2-1. I apologize. And they're going to be taking on the Sun, who are 1-2. And that game is tomorrow as well at 2 p.m. Pacific time. And then on Tuesday, you have games to be determined. Oh, wait. That's game 5 and game 6. Well, we'll get into the playoffs structure in a little bit. Good morning. How are you? And your in-person co-host? I don't know. I don't know. The Womp Rat or Crate Dragon has been kicked out of the office. So I don't have a personal co-host at the moment. I believe they'll be in shortly if they decide to get their act together. But I don't know. I can't say. I did not click on the AVP. Ooh, I was a bad boy. Yeah, if only. Anyway, taking a quick look at the American the American volleyball stuff. League rankings after week 3. So New York Nitro is 7-1. Miami Mayhem is 5-3, tied with the Dallas Dream. The Austin Aces. Sorry, whenever you say Texas, the word a-hole just naturally comes flying out. Are 2-2. The San Diego Smash are 2-6. The LA Launch are 1-3. The Brooklyn Blaze and the Palm Beach Passion are 1-3. Ooh, wow. We are in week 4, and the events are taking down in Austin, Texas. Obviously, week 5 will be in Palm Beach, Florida. Week 6, Oceanside, California. Week 7, Anaheim. Week 8 will be back in Dallas, and the championship will be at Dignity House Sports Park, November 9th through 10th. The AVP League Championship in Los Angeles, for those that know and don't know. And it looks like the history stuff is not going to be coming back. For some reason, their sightings down. In the women's PGA, LPGA, Leader Cup, trying to get the leaderboard up right now. So said everyone in my life. Right now, in the first position, Jasmine Swanapura is minus 17 and 196, tied with Lucy Lee. Siu Yoon Kim is all alone in third at minus 16 and 197, tied for fourth. Arpichaya Yubal and Mayo Saigo of Japan are at minus 14 and 199. In the regular PGA, we have the Sanderson Farms Championship in Jackson, Mississippi, October 3rd to the 6th. Bo Hostler is minus 15, 129. All alone second. Daniel Berger, minus 14, 130. Whole bunch of people tied for third. We have Jacob Bridgman, Keith Mitchell, and David Skins at minus 13 and 131. In the Constellation Furyk and Friends, part of the PGA Tour of Champions, Bob Estes is tied with Joe Durant and Freddie K. Jacobson at minus 6 and 66. And tied for fourth, Scott Perrell and Paul Guidache at minus 5 and 67. In the Corn Ferry Tour Championship presented by United Leasing and Finance, French Lick, Indiana, October 3rd through 6th. Yes, there is a French Lick, Indiana. God bless them. All alone in first, Zach Bouchot is minus 10 to 134. Tied for second, Doc Redman and Frankie Capin the third at minus 6, 138. Alistair Doucherty, I'm not certain on that one, and Roberto Diaz, that's Diaz, or Diaz, at minus 5 and 139. So let's take a quick look at the PGA. NHRA, hashtag Fall Nats, Dallas, Texas, October 9th through the 13th. That's the upcoming event next week. So they're off right now as they're doing some traveling or a week off. As you know, Formula One, I believe, continues on the 18th. Let's take a quick look at the. Oh, no. Yes, United States. The Formula One Pirelli United States Grand Prix 2024, October 18th through the 20th. Then you have Mexico, October 25th through the 27th. And then Brazil. The Formula One Lenovo Grande Premio de Sao Paulo is November 1st through the 3rd. In NASCAR, Sweet Home Alabama, the Talladega Speedway, the results for the Craftsman, Grant Effinger. I didn't do anything. It's Grant. Second was Taylor Gray and Daniel Dye. So good stuff on that one. Hey, it is what it is. Don't forget, Las Vegas Motor Speedway is coming up October 18th to the 20th. We'll take a look at the standings right now. Do we have the standings? Yes, we do. William Byron is in first. Ryan Blaney is in second. Christopher Bell in third. Kyle Larson fourth. And Denley Hamlin fifth. The manufacturer leader is Chevrolet. And it's cool. Major League Baseball playoffs, folks. The playoffs. We're going to go over the wild card in just a moment. So this was absolutely awesome. As we stand right now, as we open up the divisional championship. In the wild card, Detroit took out the Houston A-Holes 2-0. They advanced to take on the second seed. So Detroit, the 6th seed, took out the number 3, and they get the gift of playing the Indians for the American League Divisional Series. Kansas City took out Baltimore. Folks, last year was a thing. Now Baltimore's got to reevaluate. Hey, we were awesome last year. We were awesomer. What happened? Wild card elimination. 2-0. So the 5 seed took out the 4 seed. And what does the Royals get? A flashback to the 70s and 80s. Kansas City versus the number 1 seed New York Yankees for the Division Series in the American League. In the National League, a stunning, absolutely stunning comeback at the end of the season, and in a 2-1 wild card series win, the Mets coming back in the 9th with a 3-run blast. Alonso. Oh my goodness. It was just incredible. A 3-run blast. So they would take the lead 3-2, and they would eventually 4-2 going away. The New York Mets eliminated the number 3 Milwaukee Brewers, and they go on to face the number 2 seed, the Philadelphia Phillies, in the divisional. And in the wild card, the San Diego Padres eliminated I guess the Braves would say the upstarts eliminated them, but doesn't matter. The number 4 seed took out the number 5 seed in 2 games. And what do the Padres get as a gift? They get the Los Angeles Dodgers. So that's the way it's looking up. And the games begin today. Detroit at Cleveland at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 10 a.m. So I'm gonna be ending at 10 a.m. today. If the co-hosts are going to be joining, they may continue, of course, but I already have a host of stuff. I have personal problems, folks. I have stat notices. I have medical appointments. I have one at 11:15 today. Then I have another one on Monday, another one on Wednesday, another one on Thursday. Scorekeeper is falling apart. So based on my execution examination on Tuesday, the results came in, And now I have all these stat appointments, and that's why I don't know what I'm going to be doing moving forward. There's going to be a lot of programming changes, but everyone else, don't worry. NDB Media will proceed as it must. At 6:30 Eastern or 3:30 Pacific time, Kansas City is visiting New York, and that's on TBS. Game 1, Detroit-Cleveland, is on TBS. At 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, the Mets visit the Phillies. That one's on Fox. And then at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, so there's a little bit of an overlap, as you can tell. At 8:30 p.m. Eastern time or 5:30 p.m. Pacific, the Padres are visiting the Dodgers. Fox Sports 1. Yes, indeed, Peter. Thank you for visiting with us on Sports Talk with the Guys. Maybe you'll be joining us and picking some football stuff as we do in about 42 to 43 minutes. We'll see. But yes, good morning, Peter. Um, in high school, where I attended Our Lady of Queen of Angels High School Seminary, where I had the privilege of going, I or we had our athletic director, Michael Crowley. He was a wonderful man, a wonderful individual, and I had the privilege of meeting with him numerous times after I left high school. When I was doing notary work in the 90s, I tended to call people ahead of time because I always knew a day or two that I had a notary in a certain area, and I had Southern California. I had from Santa Barbara down to San Diego. I was doing a lot of notary work, and I was fortunate because I was going to be somewhere. I would go ahead and notify the individual that I was going to be around. And I remember stopping when I was in mid central LA. I would let Mike Crowley know that I was going to stop in, and I would see him for an hour or two before I would head off to my notary. And of course, I had met his mother at the time, and I spent a lot of time with Mike. And then several seminary brothers got together, and we took out Coach, as they would call him. Tony, seminary brother, could not get over the fact that I would call him Mike. Well, that's his name, it was Mike, but it was always Coach for many. And I had met for breakfast with Peter and Jorge, a week or two ago, and we talked about uh, visiting with Michael again. And I had been trying to reach him for over a week, and I called his nephew, and his nephew let me know yesterday what had happened. And yeah, it was one of those things. I just, in the back of my mind, knew he was going to be there forever. He was in his 90s, and he is no longer with us. He is now resting. We'll miss you, Michael. You're a good man. Remember your story, and I remember the time that you spent with us, the community of kids, as we became adults. I had the privilege of going to a USC basketball game with you and to many other events, Michael. If anyone has earned it and is deserving, it would be you. And Michael, thank you for being in my life and for those seminary brothers as well. So we shall see. Um, I think I had an image. I thought someone was here with me a moment ago, but I apologize. I've been moving my screens around everywhere. So, oh, and I believe there she is. Oh, I don't know. She's having issues.
No, I ended myself and you took me out.
I didn't take you out. You were
Yes.
here for about a minute. I was going to get to you.
Well, no, 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 no. I was lagging. I'm
No,
gonna.
no, 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 no. Is
I
that
thought I
what you were
took.
saying when I was dealing with my crate dragon last night?
I'm not gonna talk about any of that. But I
Don't
thought I
talk about
couldn't.
anything. I had a crate dragon
You
not
did.
a foot away from me.
It's a possum. That's what I told you.
Crate dragon. You didn't
It's
see it breathe fire?
it's a possum.
It followed me around Hogwarts.
Do you realize that I had one on my windowsill when my kids were younger? It came in and it was eating chips out of the pantry. Hi,
Hold
big
that
dog.
story, young lady. Good morning, big dog. How are you this morning?
Good morning to the both of you, or actually to the three of you. I don't know. Is your co-host still with you, or did you?
Oh, that co-host. Oh,
And
I understand now. No, we were able to get it out. Gmo did film the disastrous expulsion of my crate dragon, as I've been telling everyone. I do apologize. I might have been a bit too aggressive, but that damn thing was sitting on my day timer. That is hallowed ground, my day timer. No one does what it did to my day timer. That is my life. Do you know that it has pissed all over this place? It has chewed up everything. All my receipts are on the floor. I'm already getting crap from my assistant. She goes, "No!" She wasn't talking about me poking the proverbial bear. She was talking about the condition of the office. They're harmless.
they are harmless.
Dream told me that they're vicious.
They are harmless. They will not give you rabies.
It hissed.
Yeah, okay, it hissed.
And I was having a flashback to dealing with that which is in there.
Yeah, I heard
That
your
was
little
funny though, wasn't
comment
it?
that you made. Yeah,
Did you like that one? Big
yeah.
Dog, did you like the one about my coworkers too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was
Oh my
hilarious.
God, that was natural. I mean, I was flustered. I wasn't feeling well yesterday, folks. I really wasn't. I know I was stressed out. The violation of that damn thing. Look, I right here. It if I reach out with my hand, I reach out further than it was. That's how close. Okay, sorry, that's a political gesture. But if Big Dog knows exactly where it is. He knows exactly how close it was. And as you see in the video, it was faking dead. What's
That's what
funny?
possums do.
It violated my personal space.
No, you poor baby. Do you need a big girl to come in there and get rid of it for you?
Well, Gmo was here while I was getting rid of it. But it says, it hissed because it was pissed. Some idiot was shouting at it and telling it to leave. That wasn't the only thing that the idiot was doing. The idiot was doing quite a bit more. Peter, thank you for joining us this morning. I got to tell you, yes, coach. I have to tell you that, and thank you, Detroit. Yes, go Doyers. Um, Peter and I were going to meet with the gentleman I was talking about. I was looking to arrange something. I knew something was wrong. Each time I called him, it went straight to voicemail, and that doesn't happen. And I tried for a week, as I mentioned. I contacted the nephew, and I found out yesterday. So it's hanging over my head right now. I'm lucky, and I'm sorry I'm going back to that. I am lucky that I had this man in my life from 1983 until just a few weeks ago. I saw him a few weeks ago, or no, 2 months ago, and I saw him over the years. I was fortunate. He was a good man, and he had some wonderful stories. We were looking to bring him on next year so he could share some of his life stories and stuff, and things that he had done over the years. And no, it will not be. The life that man lived, wow, just absolutely phenomenal. But I'm sure the seminary brothers will get together and reminisce, and maybe I'll learn some stories, and maybe I'll have something to share. We'll see. But it is hanging over me, folks. I do apologize to the queen of the herd and token brown guy. It has been over me, and as I muttered earlier, I'm going to be leaving. I have to get out of here at 10 o'clock because I have an appointment in Santa Fe Springs. As you know, I joked about it. I had my AME on Thursday, and based on the results, I have a lot of stat exams because of my condition. Not going to get into any else on air other than to say NDB Media will continue a lot of the regular programmings, but I don't know about others. Stay tuned for news, and I foresee everything continuing to normal, but there may be some changes over the next few weeks because I have no less than starting today, 11:15, Santa Fe Springs. I have 6 or 7 in the next 7 days. It's crazy. So, yeah, I got a few things I got to take care of, which will lead to other things. So we'll see.
Well,
So,
we got you covered no matter what happens.
Yeah. Yes, Peter. And I appreciate you commenting. So, Peter, I need a nickname for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my classmate, Peter Marin. This is a man I admired in high school. This is a man that I told the story that when he hit his, I was his fan. He knows it. I was a fan of everyone on the team. And yeah, I was his fan. When he hit his first home run, when he was running from first to second, as he was running, he pointed over to me and he said, "That one's for you, dude." Wow. The young man's first home run in a game, he dedicated that one to me as he was running around the base paths. I was like, wow. I was his fan. I was able to play mini games through him, and he has an incredible amount of stories. And I look forward. We played 3 years together, but he was the team's DH and outfielder, and he needs a code name or he needs a call sign. So hopefully he will. We'll see. Maybe he's going to be joining us on the football picks shortly, which we're going to get to in about 30 minutes. But folks, Major League Baseball playoffs, exciting. Big Dog, I know
Yes.
I know you went dark for a moment, but you didn't go silent.
No, I did not.
The Houston A-Holes 2024 playoffs.
Yes, I was so happy.
Oh, I'm sorry. So was I.
Nothing to be sorry about. I did the exact same thing.
NorCal girl?
No comment. I was just too shocked.
You're an A-hole fan?
Hell no.
You're an A-hole fan. I didn't think about that.
Hell no.
You should have said, yes, I am your fan. That should have been your comeback, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Pray for Fernando Valenzuela. Oh, my
Yes.
goodness, Peter.
What's going on?
Big Dog, what's going on? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if you've seen him the last couple of times they've shown him. He looks really horrible.
My finger is thicker than Fernando is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was announced, I believe it was either either Wednesday or Thursday that he is stepping away from his announcing duties with the Dodgers.
That I did hear.
Yeah, to take care of his health.
Mm.
And so I'm not sure what he has or what, but he does not. I mean, if you guys all saw him, he has lost a dramatic amount of weight.
He was thin over the last 20 years.
Yeah, but not like this.
That's why I wasn't joking when I said my finger is thicker than he is.
So,
damn it. I really didn't know that. Look, Big Dog, take over real quick, folks. I'm going to reach over. I've shown it once on air. You guys know that, it's top secret. Family will not comment on it. Yeah?
Yeah.
He's always kept everything close. Folks, you know that there are 2 games in my life that I remember the most. And one of them was with Raymond, a kid I grew up with. And that was on June 29, 1990. Everyone knows that in Dodger history. 6-0 shutout, no hitter by Fernando Valenzuela. I have the ticket. I have the national. I've talked about it. I'll reach out for it in a little bit. I have it up here on one of my cabinets. And the second greatest game I'd ever been to was another Dodger game. And it was in 1998. It was Easter Sunday. The tickets were given to us because it was Easter Sunday. And it was the only game of my life that I could get no one to go. It was Easter Sunday. And stupidly, I turned to my mother, the last one, and I said, "Would you like to go?" She's like, "Of course." And for those of you that know what happened on that game in 1998, it was phenomenal. It was probably it was the second greatest baseball game I'd ever witnessed in my life. As you know, the Dodgers came back in the bottom of the 9th on Mike Devereaux, who was cut shortly thereafter on an 0-2 pitch. He tied the game, top of the 10th. The pitcher who was lost in the boating accident, I believe it was Tim Cruz. It was one of them that died early. gave up a leadoff home run to Moises Alou. And I remember we were like right behind third base, and I was like, hey, no problem, no problem. The Dodgers already did it once. Dodgers are not a comeback team. So for them to do it once at the time, the Dodgers were not a comeback team. They've become more so now. But in the bottom of the ninth, there was a runner on. The Dodgers are losing 2-1. And on the scoreboard, I remember looking up to the left, and my mother was to my right. We looked up, we saw Raul Mondesi in April batting 198. And I told her, that's not Raul Mondesi. Those numbers are not indicative. And a few pitches later, boom, the crack of the bat, the angle of the ball, since I was right behind the third base dugout, I rode that baby all the way into the left field section of Dodger Stadium. Come from behind win. It was absolutely incredible. And my mother had said that that was her favorite game. She had never been to a more exciting game in her life. And I do remember that one vividly. It was on Easter Sunday in 1998. Whatever day Easter Sunday was, that's the day. You can look up the box score. All the details I gave you are precise. I was there. And Peter says, Fernando hits 2 home runs out of Candlestick Park. Remember that, Big Dog? I remember one of them. I don't. Do you, NorCal Girl?
Yes, I remember it.
Big Dog, do you remember how Southern California went wild when he hit his first home run?
Oh, yeah. I think that was the year when each of the pitchers hit a home run that year. Each of the starting 5, if I'm not mistaken.
And I had just started to date who is now my brother-in-law at the moment. The entire family are rabid fans, Giants fans. And I am the Dodger fan. I'm the holdout.
You were dating your brother-in-law?
Yes, because he wasn't
Okay.
my brother-in-law at the time. My sister decided.
Well, no, I understand that part.
We were engaged for 6 years.
Young lady,
wow.
Big Dog and I come from, if it sounds like, if it smells like, it looks like a West Virginia relation or West by God Kentucky relationship, we're gonna call it out.
Oh God.
Oh, that's right. Hold on to your sombrero. It's gone. That was Vin Scully. That was a lousy interpretation of Vin Scully, but you're right. Hold on to your sombrero. It's gone. Oh my God, Vin Scully. We were privileged. I told you guys that in the 80s and 90s and well into the 2000s, Big Dog and I would attend Dodger games, and there were still, you could hear Vin Scully in stereo. Remember that, Big Dog? Every game we went to.
We here in Southern California have been so spoiled to have 2 of the greatest announcers of all time.
Maybe even 3, sir.
Oh, who's the third?
The one from the Kings.
He
was the lesser known. He was the adopted one of the family.
Well, that's because hockey's not. LA's not a big hockey town. So,
and that's why I call him the adopted son.
Yeah.
But that guy.
But with Vince Scully and Chick Hearn, I mean, we had the best of the best.
And to think that the people that they worked with, it was we did have the best of the best, no doubt. Folks, I apologize. I want to give a shout out. I have likes from Elizabeth Olivia Cooper, Peter Gama, Aisha Kerr, and Gridiron Girl. We're having a lot of memories today, folks. It's playoff memories, and we are now in the postseason. The division series is today, so really excited about it. Maybe we'll talk about it in a little bit, but we are going to be a bit rushed. But yes, Vin Scully, yes, Peter, I'm really happy that you're commenting on YouTube with us today.
Did you guys read of what the Padres did with their tickets?
I heard that they prevented some fans from buying tickets. Please enlighten us, Sir Big Dog.
For the home game, their home game. Well, it's best of 7. So if their home games, is based on availability, based on your zip code. So if you lived in San Diego County, you're fine. If you lived in Mexico, Baja, you're fine. If you lived in South Orange County, you're fine. Anything North Orange County, Inland Empire, and of course LA County, you are not allowed to buy tickets, not even two. So, and of course they based it on since you pay with your credit card or PayPal or whatever you're using, and you have to list your home address, so it goes by zip code. And I forgot what the cutoff in for what they considered Southern Orange County to Northern Orange County.
Okay, folks. Before Doyer fan cries foul, can they? Yes. This is
They
why.
have, and they've done it before.
Yeah, folks, it's legal. They can sell to whoever they want. That's the way it is. And I equate it to the legal concept of what Disneyland does. A lot of people dislike that. It's called the Southern California discount. Now, the Southern California discount is like from Kern County. It's
Mhm.
ridiculous. It is. It's like from Kern County. I think north of Kern County, everything south is Southern California. And you get a Southern California discount. People say, well, that's not fair. No, it's not. It is. In Las Vegas, remember Big Dog? We talked about that. A lot of the casinos for some of the events give locals discounts.
Hmm.
They've always done it, guys. It's a public thing. They can do whatever they want. I think it's messed up because you know why? Because Dodger fan, rabid Dodger fan, might have
They're
outnumbered Padre fan.
they're worried that they'll have
Yeah,
more Dodger fans than they would Padre fans, and they probably would.
Mhm.
But see,
what
I
happened?
understand. I mean, I understand what you're saying about Disneyland and Vegas. But the thing is, outsiders are still allowed to go. They may not get the
They
discount,
just
but they're
don't get
still
the
allowed to
discount.
go.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Padres, you just can't go. Or buy it on the secondary market is what you're going to have to do. Pay a scalper.
Yeah.
And folks, they're going to be able to buy the tickets. It's just you cannot get the first round ticket or the first opportunity. They're going to be able to get tickets, just as Big Dog said. They can do that. They really can. And I think it's messed up. I think it's smart
Uh,
because. Go ahead.
personal commentary from the big dog. There's the Padres and their organization are scared little bitches.
Yeah, yeah, they are for one and two reasons. That was number one. Number two is, and this happens all around. When the home team gets a playoff spot, the home team fans are a little tardier when it comes to purchasing the tickets. So when the other team that's privileged to make it, to play, they're like, oh, we got to get our tickets fast. So, yeah, I like reason number one better. But reason number two is the hometown crowd, because it's the hometown. They're a little lazier, and that happens everywhere, folks. That's why Dodger fan. I got to give it to Dodger fan. But I want to put a disclaimer, and forgive me, NorCal Grown Big Dog. Many images were shown to me this year about how Dodger fan was given a security escort when they went to Yankee Stadium this year, and how Dodger fan invaded Yankee Stadium. And they were like, "Oh, look, there's more Dodgers than Yankees." Okay, number one, on the street, yes. Number two, when you pick on the Yankees, you have to understand that this is everywhere for Yankees. We don't make the news because it's been happening for the last 100 years. So Yankee fans follow their team. But when another team, such as the Dodgers, finally finds a rabid bunch and they show up, there was, I forget, what was it, Big Dog? It was like 7,000 fans. They all went together on a big trip, which is
Oh
an
yeah, yeah,
incredible amount. But don't get me
yeah.
wrong. That's, hey, Dodger fan, congratulations. But no, that's every day for Yankee fan. So, Big Dog, how many times did we go to Anaheim and there were more Yankee fans than Angel fans?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the
And
way
when
it
we went
is.
to Dodger Stadium when the Yankees were there were, Oh, okay. Well, okay. When the Yankees showed up at Dodger Stadium, I would give it that there were more Dodger fans because the Dodgers, they were facing the Yankees. So, what, Gridiron Girl? What? You know what? I don't give a rat's ass what face you make. You guys made the news once. This is every day for Yankee fans, so that's okay. You know what? The Dodgers have to face the Padres. And you know what, guys? This is what I predicted a few years ago. The Padres are a good team. I know a lot of people have laughed at me over the years. But you know what? Guess what? Now they're in the
They're a
playoffs.
good team. Yeah, they're a
They're a
good
good
team.
team. And this will make the Dodgers better. I've not said that, oh my God, the Padres are better. No! If the Dodgers can get past the Padres, they can win. That's all I've said for years, folks. They're a good team. You beat good teams, then you beat better teams. Nothing's ever changed. Did I ever say the Padres were better? No. I've always said the didn't I say a few years ago, Big Dog, that the Padres are scary? That'll make the Dodgers
Mm-hmm.
better. Because if
Yes.
they can, yeah, NorCal, you remember that, right? Where I
I
said
do.
it makes the Dodgers better and stronger. If they can get through those little pesky SOBs down there,
That was
they'll be able to
that was
take on everyone.
that was 2 years ago. And
Yeah.
then last year, the Padres, I don't know what happened to them, but last year they fell apart for whatever reason. And then this year, they've been on the Dodgers' heels pretty
Yeah.
much most of the season.
And it makes the Dodgers better. Because when you sail through a division, chances are you fail in the divisional series because you had no competition. So it's
Question for
better.
you, scorekeeper. How do you feel Otani will do with this being his first playoff appearance in his 8 years or whatever? Do you think he's got the butterflies, or do you think he's just going to trudge through all that and hopefully continue playing the way he's been playing?
In the very few playoff games that I ever had a chance to play, which was like 4, um, I played a playoff game in high school one year, and in when I played out here in LA, I got into a few others. You always have butterflies. Every player does. I mean, this is what you play for. You play to win. You don't play for a participation trophy. You play to win. So, in trying to answer you, Big Dog, I believe he's going to have the butterflies, but I don't believe he's. That rat is in a zone. He's having the year of his life. I foresee him to continue doing. Oh, and by the way, folks, I didn't remember the date, but I believe I have it now. It was May 23rd or May 24th, 2002. You want the greatest statistical game in the history of baseball, at least in the last 70 years? It was by a Dodger. Okay? The kid's name was Sean Green.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a
Right.
better game
Yeah.
statistically. Now, I don't believe Sean Green stole a base that game, but everyone was talking about the home run, the 3 home runs, and everybody says, folks, Sean Green hit 4 that day. He had 19 total bases. So for everyone that says it was the greatest statistical game of all time, whatever. You will always find someone that was better. What metric? What measurement? The point is, Shohei Ohtani had one of the greatest games of the last 20 years. Oh, hands down. But understand, in baseball terms, no. There are people that have had bigger games still. Just keep that in mind. I know you kids don't like looking into the past because if it's in the past. So
And
I'm
you
gonna
know,
have to
big.
start setting up the football stuff. Sorry, NorCal girl, go ahead.
Big Joe, that comment you made regarding Shitani, um, he actually came out and made a statement about that because a reporter actually asked him that same question, and I don't know if
Okay.
that's why you were asking it or.
No, I no.
But
What did he say?
he told the reporter that no, yeah, like Roger Scorekeeper was saying, yeah, he's got a little butterflies, but he's not nervous. This is like he said, he's
Excited.
definitely psyched in the whole way. He can see his way through everything. It shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. I'm doing all the talking. I'm sorry. You guys, please interrupt me. What I want to tell you guys is everyone's nervous, but you're not going to admit that.
No.
If the opposition knows that you're nervous, if they know you're nervous, and then
Oh.
you admit it, oh, for the love of God, you're dead.
Dead meat.
Because they're all going after you now. You don't need that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're all, no one wants to fail. Come on, guys. It's having a real job. It's being in a relationship. It's playing baseball. They're all one and the same. No one wants to fail. They're nervous of failing. And my take is I expect to see him do well in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
He's in his zone, guys. Let him be, man. Let him enjoy his damn season. Don't ask him stupid questions. Hey, so when the pitchers are coming this way and you're in his zone, don't ask him technical stuff. Don't get in his head, man. Don't be that way. Just let him play. So,
What's your percentage of the possibility of Yankees Dodgers championship?
oh wow.
Yeah.
The problem with the Dodgers is their starting pitching.
Dave Roberts?
In addition to Dave Roberts. But the Dodger team besides Dave Roberts is still a good team. If they're in a close situation, Dave Roberts will F it up. He will F it up for the team.
You mean like pulling the pitcher when there's a no-hitter going?
Have I been a dick to you today? The inanity, the jackassity. Baseball will get its act together. Seriously. A lot of good has come from these changes that the commissioner's done. I've been against them. Doesn't matter. My opinion matters not. Baseball attendance is up. That's all you can say. Viewership is up. Attendance in stadiums is up. You can't argue those numbers. I will, but you can't. I do believe the base runner in extra innings should be eliminated. If it's not good for the playoffs, why is it good for the regular season? But again, a lot of, you speak to the average fan, and I'm talking about the average fan that goes to more than 2 games. They don't care. They're okay with it. Baseball's been changed. I'm sorry?
Said those aren't real fans.
Yeah,
Fair enough. You got to have a metric somewhere, and they say 2 games. If you go to 2 games, So I guess that means I'm a minor league fan because I went to a lot of games this year just because it was much more convenient. And physically, I couldn't tolerate going to a big game. Physically, it was very difficult. So, but before I get...
Gridiron Grove's going today. Oh, no, is it in San Diego, or is the first game in San Diego or here?
No. First game's got to be right here in LA.
Yeah, home. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Cleveland, the Indians are at home, the Yankees are at home, the Phillies are at home, and the Dodgers. Now, folks, the most dangerous team in the playoffs, the hottest team in the playoffs, Tanya and Sports Sister have got it made right now.
Yeah.
I talked about this as I began the program. Folks, the Mets have not died. And speaking of a dream not dying, ladies and gentlemen, all right, Big Dog, go ahead, please.
Dream's here. No.
Damn.
Sean Muffin!
And Dream, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of you, brother. Tommy's double chili burger. Sorry, no care, girl.
Oh,
Dream,
yeah, that's the
talk
artery
to
clogger.
me. Talk to me, Dream, while I take a bite of the burger.
Oh, you're having the burger right? Oh, I hate you. But I hope you enjoy that, guy. Oh.
I love you.
I'm living vicariously through you. My artery is clogging just by watching.
Yes!
You're living vicariously through Scorekeeper's mouth?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's at least we know it's pretty sterile. Except for the shit that he talks.
How funny. I keep dropping my controller over here. That's funny.
Oh, man.
Anyway, I've had the burger here. I was gonna piss off NorCal Girl in a moment.
Dream
showed up.
Dream, have you seen Scorekeeper's latest Facebook video from last night?
Which one?
The one where he had a co-host in the headquarters.
Okay, before he answers, understand, I was talking to Dream when I found the rat bastard.
Oh,
That's
I didn't know
why.
that.
You're talking to. Okay.
And I had to hang up. I said, Dream, I have an interloper. And he's like, you have a woman? I said, no, you moron. I have a rat. He says, oh, you have a hooker? No, I don't have a hooker. Obviously, that didn't happen. I told Dream, holy crap, I got a possum in here. I got to go. Dream was like, all right, you be you, dude. That's the way it really happened.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, go handle your business.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
The other stuff I just made up, but it did sound good, though, huh, Dream?
Yeah, I was about to call you Dave.
So he made a video of him trying to.
Dude, I didn't make a video. That was live, dude.
trying to get his buddy out of there, and it kept hissing at him.
Oh, shit.
Your mouth sitting there laughing, going, "What an absolute wuss, Roger."
Okay.
Seriously.
But how many people did I shoot down in the video, though?
Oh, I caught a few.
Oh my God, it was hilarious. Like, hey, don't hiss at me. Oh wow, it sounds familiar. Because
Right?
I talked about that before. Remember about the hissing?
I
was like,
was
there
gonna
are
say
these
that-
cats that hiss, but
No,
that's
I was
how they
gonna
show their
say,
love. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The hissing should be. You should be no stranger to the hissing. How long have we been married?
A long time. Yes, we have, Dream.
That's why I tell people. It's like what I told my wife a long time ago. It's like, look, if I tell you something that can be taken in two ways, and one of those ways pisses you off, I meant the other one.
You see, he's even smarter than I am when it comes to that. That was good, Drew.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, I appreciate that you're showing up today. I'm going to be setting up the football games right now as we talk. But oh my
Then
God,
shut
it's
up and set 'em up.
6:53. Dream, welcome.
Thanks. I appreciate you.
So Dream, were you as happy as all of us here when the assholes got ousted from the playoffs?
Yes, I was. It was very nice to see that.
Yes, it was.
I mean, after the Yankees clinched, I was cool. I was like, whatever happens, happens. It's all good. No worries. So it's just kind of just waiting to see who plays who and who we have to beat in the series. So it's all good. We all know the baseball poem about fall, oh mighty fall, the place where legends are made. And that's essentially what the Yankees usually live for. So it's been a minute.
Yes, they do.
But we had a little rough stretch for a little while, but we're back there. We got Aaron Judge hitting like a champ. And I was talking to a few friends of mine. Yes, I have other friends. It's weird, I know. But we were talking about, they're acquaintances. Leave me alone. But we were talking about, like, if you could have any Yankee in history, if you could pick one person from the Yankee history to help us get through the series, to help us get that World Series win, who are you taking?
Oh, man.
Anybody back? What do you feel is the need we need most? And I guess you could do that with any franchise, but Yankees poses the best problem because we have the tougher choices to make.
For me, I would have to say, Matt, it's just a choice of three. There's a couple more, actually. But Mantle, Babe Ruth, and oh fuck, I can't. The Iron Horse. I lost.
Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a few others, but I know pitching is actually the Achilles heel of the Yankees. So I mean, there's a lot of those guys out there too.
Yep. Scorekeeper.
Yes, I'm sorry I had to step away, folks. I was having trouble with the
know, so
headset. That's why I
I'm
didn't
gonna-
get the cap.
He's gonna give you a woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I'm gonna fill you in. I don't know if you heard or not, but
You're gonna fill me in? Go ahead.
well, I don't know how much Tommy's did, but I'll try to fill in the rest. So I posed a question. I was talking with some of my other acquaintances, and we were talking about if you could bring any one Yankee from the Yankees' illustrious history to help us win the World Series, who are you pulling and why? And Big Dog was trying to pick between three.
Yeah, I said
I had within 3.
I had Ruth Mantle and Gehrig. Although I did say after saying that I said I know the Achilles heel of the Yankees right now is pitching. So
Actually, it's a lot stronger than the Dodgers, quite frankly.
Yeah.
okay,
Because the Dodgers are hurting when it comes to starting pitching at the moment.
okay. Well, those are my three. I really can't. I don't think you can go wrong with either of those three that I picked.
Mr. Marin says Goose, Mantle, and Reggie Jackson.
Ooh,
Not bad.
those are some
Mr.
good
October
choices,
himself.
Okay, I've got to. Then I have to. NorCal girl, did you by chance come up with
Well, the
any?
second he said it, I immediately thought of Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle. I did not think of Lou Gehrig until he started to say it, and I did
Okay.
not think of Reggie.
Believe it or not, folks, I'm not going to go with any of them. I'm going
Same.
to go. Okay, I wonder who you'd go with. Only because his only playoff appearance, he actually did hit 500, and the Yankees are hurting for a first baseman right now. In his prime, I would pull Don Mattingly right now.
That is a
Because that
beautiful
would,
choice.
dude, the first base defense. The only reason why Don Mattingly wasn't any greater was because of some dude with the Mets who reinvented first base. The kid's name is Keith Hernandez. You all know.
Yep.
My God, Keith Hernandez was a monster at first base, and that was a guy who could carry a team on his own for a while.
Yeah.
So could Don. But anyway, Don Mattingly would be one. The other one, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say the second one would be Nails himself. No, not Nails, but the guy who had the aneurysm for us, David Cohn, who won it in '96. Remember, his arm almost fell off. He had the aneurysm in his arm in '96, and he still came back to finish the season. And when the Yankees needed that first win, who did they go to when they were down 2-0? David Cohn.
Yep.
It was David Cohn, baby.
Oh,
And
man.
Mariano Rivera.
Yep.
Either
there it
David
is.
Cohn or Mariano Rivera.
That was one of my two.
But the other guy, I'd go with David Cohn, seriously, because if you got David Cohn, you don't need Mariano Rivera. So, no, seriously, and vice versa. If you have Mariano Rivera, you don't. No, because you got to get to
You got to
there.
get there first.
Yeah.
You got to get there first. But I
So-
understand.
So David Cohn, Don Mattingly, and believe it or not, folks, only because of the dramatics, the pedigree, and he did it numerous times. In Game 4 of the 1996 World Series, when the Yankees were down 2-1, losing 6-3 in the top of the 8th at Atlanta, it was the shot heard around the world for the Yankees. Of course, it was Jim Leyritz. Is there a postseason star? He did it in 96. He did it in 97, 98. Jim Leyritz. And that has nothing to do with the fact that we are friends on Facebook. I actually am friends with Jim Leyritz, but that had nothing to do with it. Those would be my three. Depending on the situation, Leyritz, Cohn, and Mattingly, or Leyritz, Rivera, and Mattingly. I think that's the best I could do right now. Go ahead.
I have one person that you guys haven't mentioned yet, and I'm kind of nervous about this as to why. However,
there's a lot of Yankees we haven't mentioned, dude. There's
well,
a lot
I know,
of great
there's
ones.
a million of them.
Unlike every other team, we could fill all-time greats on all other 29 teams on the Yankees alone.
Right. I was gonna say we could have a whole World Series with just Yankees players.
Yeah.
Good.
However, my number one immediate thought was Mariano Rivera, because
Okay.
more people have walked on the moon than have hit off of him in the playoffs. So he's one of my go-tos. The other person that may cause some controversy, or like, why the hell are you picking this guy? But I can't argue more than the fact that he was another captain of the Yankees. His number is retired, but so are like half of the Yankees' numbers. Derek Jeter. Give me that presence, that calmness in the playoffs, that I'm going to get a hit. Even in his last at bat, he went down, in my opinion, into history. I mean, he's always been there defensively. He's I'm talking all around player. Like, is he gonna get, 5 million home runs in one game? No, we got judged for that. But we need somebody on base, and this guy's gonna get base hits. He's going to advance runners, and he's not going to be a defensive capability. He's going to be solid all around.
And as an extra,
and
you could feel
game winning hitting streak.
No. Even better than that was that you can field an entire team with just his girlfriends. And that's a superstar.
Good morning, anime girl and gridiron girl.
Morning.
Good morning.
That's very good, Dream. So,
the Dream and the Big Dog on the same screen. Stand by for meltdown.
Well, at least we're on the same stream and not under the same stream.
No, that's when you listen to R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah. Lord, yep.
I would say whatever he's been drinking.
Wants a golden morning.
Or did he now?
Whatever he's been drinking, I don't want any.
I'm almost there, folks. I do apologize. I've been running. Folks, I need 20 hours, and I only have about 2 right now. I'm on one of those, so I apologize. I'm halfway through setting up the football stuff. Say what, woman?
Stop playing with the wildlife. Leave the possums alone.
No, did I wake you up this morning?
No, I've been up since 5. I don't have time this morning. I've been running around all morning. I'm not saying that, I've got all this to do. No, I've said
you've been walking around all morning.
Among other things, it's just a lot of stuff to do. Just unfortunately.
Playing with the wildlife. Leave the possums alone. Leave the coyote alone.
I did regret thinking, it's like, oh my God, PETA's gonna be on my ass for that video. Oh, but then
I won't tell you what I did to the possum that I caught. That was just that chewed a hole in the roof of the old house.
See, now that's different though.
Back on 2nd Street.
That did harm to you as a family. That's different, dude.
Yes, and
come on, you're already there.
Let's just say shovels are very flat on one side.
Dude, I will never mess with the possum ever.
Because they're dangerous, right, Dream?
Yeah.
They're not dangerous.
All right, so not proud of this, but back in high school, we were at a buddy's house. And,
not me.
Or not high school, we're already in college, but just out of high school. And we're all drinking at his house, and
it wasn't me.
No, it was not you. But there was a possum walking along his back fence, and one of these guys who was like varsity baseball pitcher, he could play, decides he's gonna take a rock and knock this possum out to get it away. And this was a solid looking possum. Like I would not want to mess with this possum at all. But he wanted to, shoo away the little critter. So he took the biggest rock he could wrap his hand around, which was almost the size of a baseball, and picked it up and chucked it at this possum as hard as he could. Hit it square in the side. And this is a varsity baseball pitcher throwing a rock at high velocity. You hear a punk. Possum does not move, turns his head, looks at him, and hisses. After that, I don't mess with possums, man. Those things will rip not just your arm off, but they will freaking hunt you down. I feel like they'll go after like you, your horse, your cow, and your family.
I swear to God, am I the only one on here that has a set of balls around possums?
You know what? I just have a healthy respect for them. That's what it is.
Yeah.
One, we shouldn't really be trying to harm any kind of animal in the first place.
And they're evil.
No, I grew up with them.
If they're walking and minding their own business and leaving you alone, there's no reason to mess with any animal. Let them do their wildlife animal thing.
Yep, I
They're
totally
either
agree.
trying to eat, drink, or do what else we do. They're not trying to mess with anybody for any particular reason.
It was on my day timer.
Was probably reading your reports, making sure you put everything in the calendar.
Guys, I have some peculiarities in my mind and in my life, as you all know. But even Dream and Big Dog, and even Gridiron Grow to a lesser, no shit, dude. Don't touch his day timer. I mean, that's his life. Look, you saw Big Dog's like, yeah, he carries that thing everywhere he goes.
About, I don't know how long ago it was, but I'm trying to remember if I did or if I didn't. I'm pretty sure I grabbed it and moved it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And Roger freaked out because it wasn't where it was supposed to be.
I will tell you something, Scorekeeper, that I swore I would never tell. I won't reveal names. So this way I'm kind of keeping my secret. When we were in a group a long time ago, you had a meeting, or we all had a meeting, and you went to the bathroom.
His eyes are getting bigger.
Yeah, they are.
Your I can't look at the cameras right now because I'm driving.
Okay.
However, somebody got the idea. Again, will not mention names, but got the idea to take your plan.
Oh shit, we're losing it, man.
Oh, you're going through a dead zone, dude.
Yeah, you're going through a dead zone.
Oh yeah, I'm going right by the mountains. Hello.
Okay, continue.
All right, so somebody got the bright idea that they were going to take your planner and move it and hide it.
Oh,
and I got your back. I convinced them not to do this because I chose nonviolence that day.
Fred. Fred, right?
No, actually. This is somebody that...
It couldn't have been John because John's not that way. Sergio, depends time of day how brave he is.
Different group. Ooh. You're not even in the right gender, my friend.
Oh. It was probably Magali.
No.
Okay, well then fine. That's all right.
Yeah, you're not
from there, the list of enemies and possibilities increase exponentially.
New vengeances shall be formed.
Yes. I miss you, buddy. All right, almost there, folks. I have the games open. I apologize. I'm going to copy over now all the picks that the Big Dog has. Usually I have that copied over by the time we start the program, but that's the last thing that I have to do. So we're almost there to start. Yeah, people think it's funny to move my day timer for some reason. It's because they know it's my life. I have everything in there. So that rat was on my day timer yesterday, and you can hear me gasp. I wasn't making that shit. He's like, oh my God, he's on my day timer. He's on my day timer. I couldn't think that,
You know
man. I
what?
was mad.
So take it as a sign from God that you need to chill out.
Bingo.
Now it is time for you to take a break. You need to just relax, let the pieces fall where they may, and take a deep breath.
You mean the chewed pieces fall as they may? I look on the other side. There's a styrofoam cup that's chewed up. There are boxes that have. Okay, we have to destroy all documents in here because, as you know, I can't throw anything away due to the nature of what's in here. That rat bastard got into the crumbs of the shredder. It looks like there
Wow.
was it looks like there's a crime scene now. If Highway Patrol would walk in, they'd say, "Where did all this white stuff come from?" You know, it's all over the place.
The Raiders would say the same thing. What's all this
It
white
was
stuff?
it was probably trying to find trying to make a nest.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
yeah,
So there
I
could
do
be
believe.
You would have had
little
a
babies
lot of
around there somewhere.
Well, no, little
you would have
babies
had a
never
lot of
leave
little
her tail.
No, it
you would
was
have
carrying the babies, if anything. I'm sorry, what was that, Dream?
said you would have had a lot of little possumuses.
A little possum.
Possumi?
I think possum might be the one those rare words that are that it's like
Rare
Chad.
girl. Yeah.
The the theme from the ballads, the Chad, the plural for Chad is Chad. It
Yeah.
could be possum itself is the
Well, I was watching this
plural.
one video.
Wow, you and I do not have an answer for that?
No, it is still possum. I know. I'm just messing with you. But I was watching this one video that was like, okay, well, there's a couple of words like in our history due to the linguistics and their etymology, like where they come from, and there's like random ass weird plurals of stuff that's not commonly used. And I was into this video for maybe about 25 minutes or so, just longer than I am comfortable sharing. Um, but I went into the depths of this video wide-eyed, super excited, super happy about it, and then I was like, okay, I cannot ever talk about this again
Love those dead zones.
for some reason. Um, yep. But
Oh, you're back.
it
Okay.
was the only video that I've seen that I was into for that long.
Wow.
And
On that
there was
subject
French,
matter.
like words that have French histories and
Yes.
Germanic.
Yeah, because he's usually on Pornhub for only like 5 or 7 minutes. So
Oh my God! Speaking of such
Good
hub,
morning, Matt.
good morning, La Tortuga!
Wait,
Morning,
what?
Matthew.
what's up, Matt?
Morning, Matt.
Matt, I'm glad that you are feeling better. I really think it's kind of cool that you're sharing what you have every day. Dude, some days I figure you pissed off the staff or someone dislikes you for this food they give you sometimes.
Matt,
I really
you are officially almost on the same show that I am for at least a couple minutes. So I'm saying hi, and we miss you. And I've been thinking about you, and I hope everything is going well and better for you.
Aw.
And even though we don't say it every day, Matt, the same thing applies to us. You've already heard what I feel as well, and we're glad that you're with us, Matt. And yeah. And folks, I do say it privately to everyone. This is the young man that was there on day one, right there, Dream. He is. And it's also Mixmaster Mike. He's not on the program as often, but when I started this bad boy, it was Dream, it was Mixmaster Mike, a few others who shall not be named due to their proclivities.
Thank you.
And I threw ones that oh shit, Dream. I owe you a professional and a personal apology when I mentioned one of the names.
Yep, it's okay. It's all right. We will let it go. It is in the past, and
Oh
yeah.
shit. Okay, folks, forgive me. That was a real mea culpa, which just happened right now. I owe Dream a personal apology. I accidentally mentioned someone that should not, and I'm now belaboring this. I should not any further. I will not talk about this on air. The only one that I can say that has an idea what I'm referencing would be the big dog, and even he doesn't know. And I'm not going to say any further. I'm not kidding. Dream, I was effing around because I was being insular. Who would try to harm me?
Right.
And my brother, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. That is a name that will never be mentioned again. I am so sorry. Because when it came down to it, he'd kick his ass. He would. I'd still say that he'd kick his ass. But anyway.
Almost, yeah. It almost did occur that way. So, yeah, anyway.
Yeah, actually, it almost did. And I had my money. I lost out when the beating didn't take place.
Yeah.
But anyway, folks, all kidding aside, that wasn't. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm making it bigger than it is. It's just I owe Dream a genuine Mia. I'm sorry. I should not have done that. That was stupid of me.
It's all right, man.
All right, folks. We're gonna go and move on. Dream, did you already give your picks, or are you gonna be joining us for these games right now?
I did give my picks to Big Dog. However, I probably forgot half of them.
But how well are you doing so far?
Actually, not as bad as I could have, as I normally am. So.
Oh, stop it. Okay, folks. On straight up picks, Dream is in the lower echelon on straight up winning. But when it comes to betting, there's a reason why this guy keeps moving around the world. Not because he owes people money, but because he keeps moving up in society. Why he went to Arizona, I don't know. But he is a man of means. I got your back.
There's more Indian casinos here.
Oh, my goodness. So, folks, I am just about ready to go. I want to thank everyone. So, at this point, it is 7:17 a.m. 7:18. We are way behind because of me. I am sorry, but and I apologize. So, let's get to the standings, Big Dog. And, yeah, get to our standings of the pickers, please.
Got it. All right, guys. So, of course, starting from the bottom up, it is Engineer. He went 6-10, 37.5%. He's 26-38, 40.6%. Lukey's is next. Lukey's went 7-9 last week, 43.8%. 28-36, 43.8% for the cumulative. Then it's Speedy, who went 8-8, 50%. He is 30-34, 46.9%. Color Maven, next up, she went 7-9, 43.8%. She's 32-32, 50%. Elway 7 went 8-8 for the week, 50%. She's also 32-32, 50%. Coffee went 10-6, 62.5%. He's 34-30, 53.1%. Philly Special went 8-8, 50%. He's 35-29, 54.7%. Anime Girl went 10-6, 62.5%. She's 35-29, 54.7%. Dream went 9-7, 56.3%. He's 36-28, 56.3%. Scorekeeper went 9-7, 56.3%. He's 36-28, 56.3%.
Does that mean Dream and I are tied again?
Yes.
Oh, it's 2 weeks in a row, brother.
Then NorCal Girl.
Hey, Big Dog changed one of my picks without saying.
Screw you.
Oh, isn't true? That's interesting because I have an accusation too that I'm trying to resolve. That's funny.
No, I told him on the phone. I was just joking around, but that was on me. I went against my better judgment and I switched my pick when I was talking to him on the phone, and it came back to bite me in the ass. Anyway, move ahead. Go ahead.
NorCal Girl, 9-7, 56.3%. She's 32-27, 57.8%. Almighty went 9-7, 56.3%. He's 37-27, 57.8%. Also, Gig went 9-7, 56.3%. She's 38-26, 59.4%. I went 10-6, 62.5%. I'm 38 and 26, 59.4%, tied with Gig. And once again, sitting on the top for the third straight week, Sports Sister went 9 and 7, 56.3%. She's 39 and 25, 60.9%.
Damn. Well, big dog, I have to say thank you for not being like a Asian or like
Hooker?
a yeah, because you're not rubbing it in.
Oh, bullshit. All the time.
Oh, so he's an Asian hooker for you. Heard.
No, he does what he does. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, we just did receive a like. And I really apologize. This is my ignorance. They signed it in their language, and I do apologize. If they would like to comment in the chat room, just say hi. I acknowledge that you liked our program right now, but I am unable to read it on air, and I'm sorry, and that's due to my ignorance because it's in your native language, and I am so sorry. So if you want to just say hi in the chat room, that would be so cool. And I'm sorry. I don't have that capability right, but I want to acknowledge it. I recognize the language, and but I'm not smart enough to read it. I apologize. I am not
What?
Dream.
What language is it?
A foreign language.
Yes,
Well,
thank you.
Yeah, all right. Okay, smart ass. It's a foreign
No, in
language.
this case,
Get
it would be
that.
dumbass.
Holy shit. You sure you're not from Georgia there, boy? Now you gonna tell me where this is from or what? God damn it.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, hey. Now, folks, this is going to be the way we're going to do it. As you know, I take it directly from the NFL pages. We're going to go Big Dog, NorCal Girl, Anime Girl, and then Scorekeeper. And then we're going to, and I'm setting them up right now. So we should have all the games in just a little bit. That's going to be the rotation. So I go by the NFL webpage. So again, I apologize. Almost there.
That's what she said.
You know what? If I were to actually get that, I'd be happy, but I don't.
You
So
beat me to it.
yeah. Thank you, sir.
He doesn't even make it to almost there.
The last time he got almost there was 1800 and frozen to death.
Anime Girl, how'd you like that overtime victory on Thursday for us?
Oh, you guys can all go.
Oh, I spoke to somebody else about that and thought, yes, for once my sitting here looking at the numbers actually worked out. And I thought, glory, hallelujah.
You know, folks, nothing personal on Thursday night's game, but the Buccaneers, they lost the game. They lost the game. All congratulations to the Falcons. Obviously, they did what they were supposed to, but it was the Buccaneers to win, and they gave it up. They blew it. Congratulations to the Falcons, though. It doesn't matter who won, the Falcons. So, and I've always believed in it. Doesn't matter what happens.
That's what I was gonna say too. It's like how we were raised. You don't take your foot off the gas. You don't stop playing. You play
Dream
every second that there's game clock.
Matt Alvarez is referring to that game. Would you like to comment, please? I should have bet someone on that game. On that game. Matt, you would have had 2 strokes.
Wow.
If you were going for the Falcons, you're going to tell me that you would not have had a stroke in that game?
Yeah. He wouldn't
He
have had
went for the
like
Falcons
7.
in that game.
I heard a lot of comments. I apologize right there. What was that, Anime Girl?
He actually backed the Falcons on that game.
Yes, he did. That's why he's talking smack right now.
Yeah. If that game was so up and down, he's right. He would have had 2. He'd have more than 2 strokes.
Yeah. There's no doubt about that. But all right, folks, I thank you for your patience and your understanding. I am now there. So we are going to go ahead and begin. As Big Dog says, are you ready for some football? But I think we already started the football, so there's no need for that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go to the screen, and we have it updated. So let me open it up. Again, I am so sorry. Lukey's and Elway 7 are unable to access commenting today. I did get a message from them, but they did send me their picks, so we should be okay. I'm keeping track of a lot of stuff. So, oh, hey, Lukey's LA7. I thought I took a picture of it. I don't have it. Send me your pics again, please. I'm so sorry. I thought I took a picture of it. I don't have it right here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, here it is. No, I do have it. I apologize. I do have it on Thursday's picks. Okay, so here we go. As you know, on Thursday, the Falcons, an amazing, absolutely amazing comeback. As Dream was alluding to a little while ago, you never let up. And what did the Falcons do? An absolutely stunning come from behind throughout the entire game to win this one in overtime. Congratulations to the Falcons. Congratulations to Coffee, Anime Girl, Big Dog, and Speedy for calling that one. And yeah, that was an absolutely stunning one. So Sunday, October 6th, the game is at 6:30 a.m. Big Dog, Jets, Vikings. Oh, I'm sorry. And back up. Big Dog does list those that are out. So the teams that are on bye are Lions, Chargers, Eagles, and Titans.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's right. Very good. So let's go to the first game, Jets and Vikings. And let's do it.
All right, we have the 2-2 Jets facing the 4-0 Minnesota Vikings at 6:30 in the morning Pacific time, and it will be on the NFL Network. This will be played at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Tottenham Hotspur, get it right.
Well, it says Hotspur on mine. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Tottenham Hotspur. That's
No, it's just a pronunciation, Big Dog. Those elitist, I'm sorry, people.
I'm sorry, I'm Mexican. I had trouble.
No, Big Dog. We won.
Well, the Mexicans never win anything.
No, America, baby. We're American. We won twice.
We will continue down the Hog's Head because we'll refuse the metric system.
Yeah. Anyway,
very good.
In the comparables, the Jets are 22nd in offense. The Vikings are 12th. The Jets are 3rd in defense. The Vikings are 21st. In passing, the Jets are 18th. The Vikings 11th. And in rushing, the Jets are 27th and the Vikings are 15th. In their last meeting, which took place December 4th, 2022, it was the Minnesota Vikings at home squeaking out against the Jets 27-22.
And for the first game, we have the Vikings at 2.5. Do we have a win probability, please?
We do. The Vikings are down for taking this game 56.2%.
Only. Wow.
Only.
56.2%.
You got to look at the defense here.
Number 3, right?
Yeah, the Vikings defense is not 3, right?
No, the Jets. The Jets, yeah.
Yeah. So the Vikings defense is pretty far down there, but they are just hammering that scoreboard. They're lighting it up. And this is probably why it's so tight, because the Jets do have a pretty decent defense. Unless I got that backwards for some reason. I don't.
No,
you have it right.
The Vikings in their upper half on the entire league on everything except for defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a problem though, because on Wednesday, I don't know how true it is, but on Wednesday, our favorite quarterback was reported as suffering a knee injury, and he's out once again. So
that's Love, right?
No, our favorite quarterback.
Oh, your favorite quarterback. I don't go for pinheads.
You know, the foil king,
tinfoil man.
Yeah. Suffered a knee injury.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I just thought I'd bring that up. I mean, I've looked at the injury report for this game, and I can't find him on it. But as of Wednesday, he had a knee injury, so I don't know what's going on.
So hold that thought. NorCal girl, I
Offer-
need a weather report while you're choking over there.
Oh, gee, you heard me choke, huh?
No, I saw
Oh,
it.
you saw the camera? Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Oh,
I
I'm
saw
sorry.
you.
I apologize. Okay, weather report. At the moment, it's going to be 59 degrees and rain.
Let's go back to the injury report, please.
Right, injury report. We have got one out for the Jets at the moment, and that's Moses, the offensive lineman. For the Vikings, again, we've only got one out. Surprise, surprise. It's Murphy, the cornerback, but the Vikings have got a slightly larger injury questionable report than the Jets. The only thing they've got going for them is nobody on a doubtful. At the moment, Mosley for the Jets is a doubtful because of his toe.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So, Big Dog, we're going to go to you first. This is your game, Jets and Vikings, and a little bit of. I know you're not a Vikings fan, but I just chose you first on this one. I'm sorry, sir.
I'm just reading up real quick on Aaron Rodgers and the injury. So this is as of 20 hours ago. That was the earliest report. That's the latest one I could find. Rodgers, they listed him with a knee injury, but according to Rodgers, who went on the Pat McAfee show, he said he was just dealing with some knee soreness. And as Anime Girl said, he is not listed on the injury report at all. So he's fit and ready to go. And I'm going to take the Jets only because I think the Vikings, it's a facade for them being 4-0. I don't think they're that good. They've just been kind of looking out, kind of like the Chiefs, although the Chiefs have help, with the 13th person. So
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, Big Dog. Let's go next. That would be Gridiron Girl, I believe.
Okay. I'm going to go for the Vikings.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, Dream, you're going with the Vikings. Are you going to stick with them?
Yeah.
Okay, I have Lukey's and Elway 7 sticking with them. I am going to go with the Vikings. I appreciate Big Dog's commentary, and while it's insightful, I'm not going to go with that guy. It's 2-2. I'm not going to go with him. It's probably smarter to go with the Jets, quite frankly, but I don't have it in me to do so. NorCal Girl.
Here's my thing with that. Just with the knee soreness and everything else. He's not young anymore. 10 years ago, knee soreness, yeah, you know what? He'll be fine. But waking up is hard.
You are talking about waking up, not anything else, right?
Just when you
Very good, Anime Girl.
There comes you get to a certain age and you wake up to a symphony of noises.
You realize that Dream is the youngest one here?
Yes. But
and he's belaboring us about pain in the morning.
Right. But I meant just imagine what he's going through. Mr. Tinfoil Hat himself, waking up in the morning. You got the pops, you got the cracks, you got the groans, you got the stretches, you got the do I want to move right now? When you have any kind of actual lingering pain, it sucks. And I know these guys are athletes and they're competing every day, they're practicing, they're going through the motions, they're putting everything forward, but at this point in his career, you gotta imagine that it's taken a huge toll on his body. True. And he did not get the kind of protection that certain quarterbacks get. Before Mahomes, it was Brady. And it's just one of those things where if there's any kind of like lingering, I'm not feeling the greatest, something, something's hurt, something's going on, but I'll be fine. I don't trust it.
Okay. Appreciate that. All right then, folks. Speedy, you're in the chat room. Don't be a little brat. Come on. Need your picks. Come on, Le Tortuga. I need them for the rest of the games, dude. So come on. Wake up. Did you get mad over the betting comment I made? Come on, Le Tortuga. So
You might be eating breakfast.
I'll be stuffing his face. Good for him. All right. Gridiron Girl, if you please.
Oh man, hold on.
I'm always holding on when it comes to you.
Don't I
She
get
has
a
to get her
picture?
Oh, damn! I am so
Yeah.
sorry. Anime Girl! I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I mean, I'll just sit here in the
Here
corner and
we
foster
go.
quietly.
God, son of a...
Yeah, go on, say it. God damn it. Right, I'm going for the Vikings, simply because of what Dream has said as well. I don't think the old tinfoil man's going to make it. I think if he gets a knock, he's going to be out.
Preach.
Thank you, Anime Girl. I don't know who was choking. It doesn't sound familiar. Oh, no, it does. Hey, Dream, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Sorry, I was having a flashback. Sorry, buddy. Anyway.
I won't ask how you know him choking sounds familiar. I'm not even
I
going to
know
want to know that one.
Dream and I know Gridiron Girl when they do. So that's why I'm like, wait, which one of the two is it? Okay. Oh, it was Dream. I got it right away.
Is it choking or
What?
gagging?
I would think choking. I didn't say gagging. I said choking. There's a difference. I said choking.
Oh yes, there is a big difference.
Yep. All right. Gridiron Girl, shoot. Oh, now there's just.
Okay, so for the Vikings, we have Cafe, we have Dream, we have NorCal Girl, we have
Whoa. Yes, go.
Color Maven, we have The Philly Special, we have Alway 7, Lukey's, Scorekeeper, me, and Anime Girl. Oh, sorry, and the Jets, we have Big Dog.
Yeah, that's why you threw me for a moment. I'm like, whoa, did we get to another game? So I said, whoa.
And sports sister.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't see.
That's
right now.
why you put his name up there.
Put your spectacles on, woman.
Yeah, and Sports Sister.
Awesome. So next game will be NorCal Girl, Panthers, Bears. After that, Anime Girl, Ravens, Bengals, and I will take the Bills and Texans. So NorCal Girl, we got our first game in. Go!
All righty, we've got the Chicago Bears versus Carolina Panthers. Oh, I'm getting feedback. I don't know who has what. Okay, it's better now. Playing on Soldier Field.
Yeah, we didn't do a damn thing.
It wasn't me.
You're the one getting feedback. None of us flinched.
God.
Hey, can I make a recommendation? If you choose some bubble gum and you put it around
Oh, well, love it, man.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Let me tell you, it got us through an interview in the digital world.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
These guys are playing at Soldier Field, and the weather, I'm going to do this real quick since I'm here, will be, what did I just do with it? 71 degrees and clear. All right, get back to the other one.
I'm having another bite of my Tommy's, I'll have you know.
No, shut up. The Panthers right now in offense are 23rd versus the Bears at 30th. In defense, the Panthers are 26th versus the Bears at 10th. And in passing, the Panthers are 24th, and the Bears are almost equal at 26th. In rushing, the Panthers are 20th versus the Bears at 29th. The last time these guys played, it was in November 9 of 23, and the Bears took it to the top at 16 over 13 for the Panthers.
And the big dog has the Panthers losing to the Bears. Well, Bears are -4. And do we have a win probability, please?
We have the Bears with a win probability of 64.1%.
All right. May we have an injury report because we already got the weather report.
Sorry, it
Well-
was just easier.
Hey, all right, woman. Okay.
Well,
Good for you.
the
Thank you for being
Panthers.
professional.
Oh, shut up and listen.
Videos.
The Panthers have got a rather large injury report, but shock horror, they only got 2 out, which is Ryan the centre. He's got out with concussion. Oh, sorry, they got 3 out. Thompson, the linebacker, out with his Achilles, and I missed this one. Jewell, the linebacker, is out with a hamstring. For the Bears, they've only got 2 out, and a rather shorter injury list. The 2 they're missing is Pickens, defensive linesman, is out with his groin. Smith, the defensive back, is out with his hip. There you go.
Okay. Excellent. So
So
let's go. Yeah, go ahead.
So the Bears get even worse on defense.
Yeah. NorCal girl, this is your game. You have the Bears.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep him.
Okay. So, anime girl, what's it going to be?
Well, if you check back, November 23, October 2020, and again October 17, the Bears took on the Panthers and they kicked some balls of garbage out of them. So I'm going to pick the Bears.
Okay. The Bears. And you know what, folks? I do apologize. I did miss a comment by Speedy. He did give us an update. I think all of you saw it, but I didn't post it online. When we were asking him how he was doing, I think Dream was asking him, yes, well, thank you. Tuesday, I'm going back to Highland Hospital for that MRI scan. And I believe Speedy did tell us that depending on it was going to be that day that they were going to do what they were going to do. So again, Speedy, I'm sorry for that. Our thoughts are with you. And hopefully everything will go well on that. So I'm sorry for the interruption. Big Dog, Panthers or
Yes.
Bears?
Los Osos.
Los Osos. All right. So taking on Gridiron Girl. What's it going to be, young lady?
The Bears.
The Bears. And someone in the chat room put a blankie. He must be an engineer for. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, Jay. Hi, Jay. I didn't expect to see a productivity report that was blank. I'm sorry, Jay. You didn't post anything. It's blanco. So.
He got all excited.
Oh, I guess that's why. Blank. So anyway.
See, you were chasing one of his kinsmen around earlier, so he got excited.
That's what I was thinking too.
Okay, number one, while that is terribly amusing, I never did. It was a waste of time to chase him. And thanks for the shout out, Jay. Appreciate the morning. Oh, Matt. Matt responds to Jay, but he will. All right. Fine, La Tortuga. All right, cabrón. Así lo quieres hacer? Así lo quieres? All right, fine.
He did the
All
same
right.
thing with He did the same thing when I posted for Thursday. The people that needed a pick. He likes the comment, but doesn't give me the pick.
Yeah. It's all right, La Tortuga. There's a reason why you are Tortuga. So, Dream, you have the Bears. You staying with them?
Unfortunately, I believe so.
Scorekeeper.
all right.
Go ahead.
I'm torn. I really am.
Sounds like it.
It's one of those games that probably isn't going to affect the long haul of, where I want the season to go. All right, I'm going to be honest here. The main thing giving me reserve is that Sports Sister picked the Panthers. But I'm just going to stick with my gut and stick with the Bears. Because last time I changed, it did not go well.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe she's picked the Panthers every single week, so that might be her team.
Could be.
Uh-huh.
Heard. Okay. That
I
makes
thought
you
she
feel a
was
little better.
Jacksonville, but you're right. She might be Carolina. I forget. She was the president of the fan club of that team. I guess it is Carolina. I thought it was Jacksonville, but again, it's not about me, so I don't remember. All right. Thank you, Dream. Scorekeeper's going to go with the Bears. Lukey's and Elway 7 are also going with the Bears. NorCal girl, I guess you gave us your pick. Oh, he is having breakfast. He says, sorry, I'm having breakfast. Plus, my neighbor who went to Disneyland with me is now my roommate here. Oh, so you guys talking
Oh.
about Minnie, Mickey, and Pluto. Good for you, Matt. So, and hi, neighbor. So, okay. Well, I guess that's why you're not giving us our picks. All right.
So shall we start a conspiracy theory saying that people that visit Disneyland have brain problems?
No.
Since he said it's a person that he went to Disneyland with, and that's now his roommate. I mean, what are the chances of that?
I know.
Well, I would hope you guys would clarify that a little bit more. All right. That's,
Well, if you're paying the entrance fee to Disneyland, there's got to be something wrong with your head.
Okay, fine. All right. All right. All right. You guys are all bastards. We're going to go ahead and move on.
Well, hey,
So-
I had annual passports for years.
I had for 2 years too, so I
Yeah.
acknowledge my deficiency.
Same.
Yeah.
You can lump me in there too.
Okay. So I guess engineer, are you going to, other than acknowledging Matt, are we going to get your pick?
Of course not.
God, it's like
That'd be too easy.
yes, it would be. That's why I am bad when it comes to this, because if they don't give a pick, I don't give a rat's ass. I just move on.
You know what? I assure you that Jay will give you a spreadsheet before the deadline.
There are
No,
so
he'll
many
give it to
times-
me.
There are so many times that Jay gave me a spreadsheet. There's a lot more to that than I care to admit, but it's all right. I don't want to have a flashback. So, all right. So, Gridiron Girl, you're up.
Excuse me.
What?
Anime
Anime Girl. I am
I
so
gave
sorry.
you my pick. How about putting my name on the list?
Who'd you go for?
I went for the Bears.
I didn't put you on there?
No.
Ooh. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Oh, yes,
You will
sir.
be.
Come on,
You will
dude.
be.
We need your picks. Bears and Panthers. Come on, man. Stop acting like. Well, anyway.
oh for
Actually-
2.
I actually respect you. I think we lost the big dog for a moment. All right. Oh, and speaking of such, there he is. So it looks like he has returned. Or maybe not. Yeah, there he is. He's back. Okay. So Gridiron Girl.
That's what I get for talking shit.
Oh, I guess so. Gridiron Girl, you're up.
Oh, okay. Panthers, we have Sports Sister. And for the Bears, we have Coffee. We have Dream. We have NorCal Girl. We have Color Maven. We have The Philly Special. We have Scorekeeper. We have Lukey's. Elway 7. Me. Big Dog. And
Oh.
Anime Girl.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily in that order, but well done. Thank
I'm
you, thank you,
sorry.
thank you. No, that was funny. I'm glad you did not skip over anyone because they would let you hear it. So
Yeah.
we're going to go to the next game, folks. Maybe Jay will politely enlighten us with his picks, being he is the resident educated man. Oh, and speaking of, boom. Good morning. Sports Sister stands alone with the Panthers. LOL.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that normally
girl.
means we're going to get screwed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fight another girl.
Marcia,
But-
would you remind us, please? You were the team president for which football team? For the NFL, because I'm sure you were team presidents on many. So I just want to know on for the NFL. So, Anime Girl, you are up. Ravens, Bengals, go.
Go, right. We have got the Baltimore Ravens 2-2 taking on the Cincinnati Bengals 1-3. They're playing this at Paycor Stadium. Wow.
It was Jacksonville. Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
I gotta get going.
Thanks, Dream.
But
All right, Dream.
I want to be on the Ravens side for this one. I like the fact that they did not take their foot off. Oh wait, they did. Screw them.
See you, Dream. Nice to talk to you, man.
Okay,
my pick.
I'll make the change for
No,
that one.
no. Keep my pick. I was just messing.
No,
around.
you're on the Bengals.
Yes. I'm on the Bengals. Keep me with the Bengals. The Ravens lost. I was joking because they took their foot off the gas, and I don't like that.
Oh, okay, understood. All right, I'll make that change. Thanks, Dream.
Hey,
Be
no,
good.
don't change. Don't change.
I'm
Stay
not.
with the All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay, so he's going for the Ravens, right? Oh,
No.
I hate you.
Oh, there he is. See you, buddy. Love you, man. Be safe. Talk to you soon. That's
Oh,
great.
boy.
He stayed on knowing I was going to do that. I tell you, man, I love that kid. He's absolutely awesome. I'm sorry, Anime Girl. Please continue.
No, it's okay. I like Dream too. He's cool.
Oh, God, yes. We do
Right.
too, Le Tortuga. We love you as well.
Yeah, we do. Right. Scores of the doors. On offense, the Ravens are second, while the Bagels are 13th. On defense, the Ravens are 13th, the Bagels are 16th. On passing, the Ravens are 17th, while the Bagels are 8th. Wow. And on rushing, the Ravens are first, while the dear old Bagels are down there in 24th. The last time these two decided to go head to head, the Ravens decided to pluck the Bagels 34-20.
And folks, that is not a pronunciation issue. It is not because she's across the pond. It is the bagels. So just keep that in mind.
Or
All right.
bungholes.
Or the bungholes. That's right. Big Dog says the Ravens are favored at -2.5. May we have a win probability, please?
We do. It looks like little black Ravens are going to take it 56.3%.
And folks, I did announce, or I did show the comment by Jay. He says he's on the road, which I believe is a direct declaration in and of itself. That's why he's telling me it's a dome. Leave me
No,
alone.
no dome. No dome.
Well,
No
no
dome.
dome. That's what he's telling me. No dome, because he's not giving us the picks right now. So, all right. The next one that we're going to go for is the weather report, please.
Like I said, no dome at 81 degrees and clear.
Awesome. I didn't hear you.
I have 72 degrees and partly cloudy.
Oh, damn. Here we go again.
Yeah, here we go again.
Yeah, I avoided it deliberately, but if Big Dog has alternative facts, damn, where's Dream when you need him? Since he has actually, this is a case of alternative facts. Oh my God. So
It's a conspiracy.
yes,
So-
yeah, that's actually funny. That's funny.
NorCal girl, you're getting yours from NFL.com?
Correct.
Okay. I get mine from ESPN. So there you go.
Okay.
That's cool though. That is. I like that. It's funny. May we have an injury report, please?
Right. Injury report. We have got for the Ravens, Moses, the offensive lineman, is out with his knee. And that appears to be it for those. And for the dear old Bagels, we have Mixon, the running back, out with his ankle. And that is it for them. But looking at the injury reports, the Ravens have a slightly larger and more worrying injury report than the Bagels themselves.
So then, Anime Girl, knowing that, and knowing that Jay Engineer is on the road right now, who are you going to go for?
Well, checking the last two matches these two got on together, which was 2023, September and November, the Ravens took it. So I'll go with the Ravens.
All right, Anime Girl, well done. So, all right. So then, knowing that, we're going to go to Gridiron Girl.
Okay. I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Okay, next in line then would be Big Dog.
I'll go with I'm gonna take the Ravens anyways.
Oh, you're going to take the Ravens, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Big Dog. So then Scorekeeper is next. He's going to take the Ravens, but it looks like both Elway 7 and Lukey's are going with the aforementioned bungholes. So that's impressive. NorCal Girl, we have you taking the bungholes.
I'm going to go with a very long shot and stick with the Bengays. Not the
The
Bungles,
Gaze.
but the
I like that.
Bengays.
Surprisingly, I don't think we'd ever heard that one in all the years that we've been on this program. All right, fair enough. Okay, so knowing that, Gridiron Girl,
Alrighty then.
you're up.
So for the Ravens, we have Sports Sister, we have Color Maven, we have the Philly Special, we have Scorekeeper, we have Anime Girl, and we have Big Dog.
Or
And for the Bengals, Coffee, we have Dream, we have NorCal Girl, we have Gig, oh, and LA7, and Lukey's.
And in the chat room, Marcia says, "Hey, stupid, you ain't listening to me. Keeping the Blackbirds." So she's going with the Ravens. Hey, well, Marcia, come and join us live. And don't tell me it's early. It's almost 11 a.m. over there. So, all right.
that could be early for her. She could be out partying till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah, yes, that could very well be. But fine. Go ahead. Come
All
on.
right, I'll be joining you in about 5 minutes. I gotta switch to the car.
All right. Bye.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay, Arnie. Knock yourself out. Next game, ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo Bills 3-1 visiting the Houston Texans, which may be the game of the week. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific time on CBS because these are the two best teams with the two best records, or at least the teams with the best records right now. In the marquee match, 10 a.m. on CBS. It's at NRG Stadium. On this game, in offense, total offense combined, the Texans are 10th, the Bills are 20th. In team defense, the Texans are 5th. The Bills are 14th. In passing, the Texans are 5th and the Bills are 20th. And in rushing, the Bills are 19th. The Texans are 21 or 21st. Depends how you care. Last time these two teams played was a little while ago, almost to the day, October 3rd, 2021, where the Buffalo Bills murderized the Houston Texans 40-0. This game has the Texans favored by 1. Do we have a win probability?
We do. It looks like the Texans are going to take it 51.6.
All right, I'm sorry. That's right here. 51.6. Excellent. Do we have a weather report?
Dress lightly while you're walking to the dome from your car because it's going to be 88 degrees outside, but it'll be cool in the dome.
Okay, excellent. So for this game, I'm sorry, injury report, please.
Right, injury report. Both sides have got 4 people out. For the Bills, we have, let's have a look here. Get the bloody thing right. We have Rapp, the safety, is out with concussion. Shakir, the wide receiver, is out with his ankle. Johnson, the defensive tackle, is out oblique. And Oliver, the defensive tackle, is out with his hamstring. For the Texans, again, we also have 4 out. We have Brown, the wide receiver, out with his groin. Mixon out with his ankle. Hughes, defensive end, out with a hip. And Barnett out. He's a defensive end. He is out with his shoulder. And out of the 2 teams, the Texans have the larger injury report than the Bills.
Thank you. When it came down to this one, looking at teams are 3-1, looking at how close they are, I am looking statistically, and I see that the Texans favor them on everything. And if you look at it, they have an awesome defense and an awesome pass attack. And the Bills do not have they need 2 guys to come back on that team. I don't think cornerback Taron Johnson is back, and then linebacker Terrell Bernard. If they're out, guys, this could be a blowout because the defense, while it is in the upper half compared to the Texans, it's just not. That's what it's going to come down to, in my opinion. So, scorekeeper is going to go.
Yeah, Keenum, the quarterback for the Texans, is an injured reserve with his foot. If that assists you, he's not out. He's on injured reserve.
Yeah, and that did not make a change in my decision. So I thank you for that.
Mind
Sports
you saying
sister.
that the Bills quarterback, Bichelle, he's on injured reserve and all with his neck.
Yeah. So, um, damn it. I apologize. I- Does someone feel confident in taking over my announcing duties on like the way I do it? You guys may not be. It's just I'm I've told you my personal problems, and I'm getting messages that due to all my appointments, I've got to fill out documents before today's appointment, and I'm running out of time. So maybe, you know what? Let's just go through this. Forget. Sorry. Um, Scorekeeper's going to go with the Texans. Lukey's is going to go with the Texans, and Elway 7 is going to go with the Bills. So we'll do it at that. NorCal girl, you are choosing the Bills. You're going to stay there?
Yeah.
Okay. Sports sister is staying with the Bills. So anime girl, what's it going to be?
Well, I'm rather tempted, but yeah, you know what? No, I'll switch. I'll go with the Texans. I was going to go with the Bills, but no, I'll go with the Texans.
Okay. Anime girl there. So, Gridiron girl. You're going with
Uh,
the Bills.
no,
Oh,
I'm going to go with the Texans.
thank you. Big Dog, who is now taking on a different persona. He is now the traveling dog.
Yes.
Bills and Texans.
Um, just real quick for if you could do me one quick favor, Raj. In the comparables, who has the better comparables?
Okay, yeah, I know you probably didn't see that. Clearly the okay, offense, the Texans, and the total number for the Texans was 10, 5, 5, and 21 for
Okay.
41 total points. And the Bills are 20, 14, 20, and 19 for 73. Jesus, that's almost 30, 31, 33 points difference.
Okay. So based on that, actually, I was gonna take the Bills, but because of that comparison, and the Texans are playing at home, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I will take the Texans.
Yeah, that kind of threw me as well, Big Dog. That drew me to them for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sports Sister said it should be a good one. I think numbers wise, this is the best game. They're both 3-1. That's it. That's the only reason why it might be the marquee game of the day. So I believe we have everyone then. Yeah, we do. Gridiron Girl, shoot.
Alrighty. So for the Bills, we have NorCal Girl, we have Sports Sister, we have Color Maven, we have The Philly Special, and we have Elway 7. And for the Texans, we have Coffee, we have Dream, we have Lukey's, we have Scorekeeper, we have Anime Girl, me, and Big Dog.
Um,
All right. So we're going to get to the next game, but Big Dog is traveling right now. So
I want to just say real quick, Gridiron Girl, you sound very awake today.
What?
Usually your voice is a little more gravelly and in the morning, and you sound, preppy.
Okay.
okay, now
Is,
are you
is that because maybe you're getting your voice ready to scream and everything for the Dodgers, or what?
Yes. I'm so nervous.
Are you going?
Uh, damn it, no. Does anybody have tickets?
no, but go ahead and pay the $3,000 for the nosebleeds at Dodger Stadium. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's
Merry
why
Christmas. Knock
that's why I
yourself
said
out.
nah, I'm good.
I have a ticket next to. You can sit next to me on the couch. I have a big screen TV.
All right.
So
I'll
the
bring
date
some
is
beer.
set. All right. Which is no problem.
Hmm.
Oh, earlier, I figure the Jags have to win sometime, right? Yeah, that's fair, Marcia. So, all right, here we go. Indianapolis Colts 2-2 visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars 0-4, 10 a.m. Pacific time on CBS. Local time it'll be 1 p.m. It's at Everbank Stadium, and in the comparables, in team offense, the Colts are 17th, Jaguars 25th. In team defense, the Jaguars are a mighty 28th, and the Colts are 30th. In passing, the Colts are an ever impressive 21st, and the Jaguars are a lackadaisical 28th. When it comes to team rushing, oh, hold your hats, folks. They're in the upper half. The Colts are 10th overall in team rushing, and the Jaguars, they're just ready for their quinceañera at 14th. So you never know what's going to happen.
I like that. That was good.
Yeah.
October 15th, 2023 was their last matchup. The Jacksonville Jaguars took it to the Colts 37-20. Big Dog has the Jaguars at -3. Do we have a win probability?
We do. It looks like the little spotty pussycats are going to take it 59.1%.
Oh, wow. Do we have a weather report?
Yeah, it should be kind of humid, 80 degrees with likely rain showers.
Excellent. May we have an injury report, please?
You certainly can.
May I?
Yes, yes. For the Colts, we have the defensive end Payne out with his quadriceps, Moore, the cornerback, out with his hip. Bean, the quarterback, is out with his foot. And Taylor, the running back, is out with his ankle. For the Jaguars,
So no quarterbacks and no running back. All right.
that would appear to be the way it's going, Big Dog. Yes, that's for the Colts. For the Jaguars, we have Blackson, the defensive lineman, out with an undisclosed, and that is it.
Hey, watch your language. Watch your language, anime girl.
Oh, I'll try ever so hard, goalkeeper. Looking at the injury report, the Colts have a far larger injury report than the little Jags. So there you go.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Now, this is the Colt Jaguars.
Oh, by the way, I
Yes.
just noticed, I do apologize.
No.
The other quarterback for the Colts, Richardson, is questionable.
Okay.
I just spotted that at the bottom. He's not out, he's questionable. So both quarterbacks for the Colts. You know, one is out, one is questionable.
Quarterbacks or cornerbacks?
Quarter.
Thank you.
We have an international language translator. So awesome. So on this game, Elway 7 and Lukey's are going to go with the Colts. Color Maven says, sorry, Marcia. Sports Sister says, I figure the Jags have to win sometime, right? Well, we'll see. Scorekeeper is going to go with the Colts on this one. I have no faith in the Jaguars, none whatsoever. Scorekeeper says they're going to win 24-17. Has nothing to do with the fact that someone by the name of Couch Potato is a Jaguar fan, but that's neither here nor there. The next person in line will be NorCal Girl. You have the Jaguars.
I was thinking the same thing that Sports Sister was. They got to win sometime.
Aw.
I might regret it later, but I'm going to stay with it. I'm not flipping teams right now.
You keep that stiff upper lip. Anime Girl.
Well, I'm going to have to go with the Spotty Pussycats because if you look at the last 5 times these two went head to head, the Jags took 4 of them. So I'm going to go with the Spotty Pussycats.
I'm impressed. So, Gridiron Girl, what's it going to be?
So I'm going to go with the Colts.
Big Dog, what's it going to be?
I was going to go with the Colts with the fact that they have no running back and their quarterbacks are both injured. And Jacksonville is playing at home, and they do have to win sometime. I'll take Jacksonville because also they were a very good team last year. I don't know what the hell's going on this year.
All right. So I believe we have everyone on that then. So, Gridiron Girl, if you please.
Alrighty. So for the Colts, we have Dream, we have Color Maven, we have the Philly Special, we have Elway 7, we have Lukey's, we have Scorekeeper, and me. And for Jaguars, we have Coffee, we have NorCal Girl, we have Sports Sister, we have Anime Girl, and the Big Dog.
Oh,
The end.
Okay. Thank you. I misread that one. So, NorCal Girl. Oh, no. Wait a minute. We're doing Colts Jaguars. Yeah, we just got it done. I'm so sorry. Okay. I was somewhere else. All right. The next game that we're going to get to is, yeah, whatever. Thank you. I
What the one
actually,
person in the Twilight Zone round here.
it can all blow me. You know what? Let's just go. NorCal Girl's the next game.
Huh?
All right, we have the Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots, and they're both equal at 3-1, and they're playing at Gillette Stadium.
What? They're 3-1?
Sorry,
Damn, I thought I was
1-3.
delirious.
I flipped it. Sorry, it
Psycho.
was wishful thinking. Sorry. All right, the Dolphins are 26th in offense versus the Patriots at 32nd. In defense, the Dolphins are 6th versus the Patriots at 22nd. And in passing, the Dolphins are 23rd versus the Patriots at 32nd. Excuse me, 30. I can't talk today to save my life.
Just say dead last.
Yeah, just about. And in rushing, the Dolphins are 25th versus the Patriots at 13th. And the last time these guys played was October 29th of last year. And the Dolphins got an upper hand at 31 over the Patriots at 17.
And Big Dog has the Patriots at -1 for betting. Do we have a win probability?
For betting, we have a win probability of the Fishy People taking it at 50.7.
All right. We have a weather report?
65 degrees and a very slight chance of rain.
Impressive. May we have an injury report, please?
Right. For the Dolphins, we have one out, which is Poyer. Can't quite make that out. It's the safety. He's out with his shin. And for the Patriots, who have a slightly larger injury report, we have nobody out. Wide receivers, no quarterbacks in here, so you're quite safe. I've just gone through it all again. So there you go.
All right. Thank you for that. NorCal Girl, do you have the Dolphins?
Yeah, I'm staying with them.
Okay. Anime Girl.
Well, just like the last lot, out of the 5 previous matchups, the Dolphins took 4 of them, so I'm going with the Fishy People.
Thank you. Gridiron Girl.
Yeah, I'm not going for the Fishy People. I'm going to go for the Patriots.
Yeah, she's a Patriot, you see.
Yeah. Marcia says this one was tough, as I detest both teams. Staying with the Patriots, I guess. So, as one who is in first place for 3 consecutive weeks, I suppose your commentary does have value. So, just kidding, Marcia. It does. You're in first place. Scoreboard. Remember, Scorekeeper is saying the Dolphins are going to take this one 17-10. Lukey's is going with the Dolphins, and Elway 7 is going with the Dolphins. And the only one that we need is Big Dog, so hopefully he'll come up with that one. Gridiron Girl, if you please.
Sure. For the Fishy People, we have NorCal Girl, we have Lukey's, we have Elway 7, we have Scorekeeper, we have Enemy Girl. And for the Patriots, we have Coffee, we have Dream, we have Sports Sister, we have Color Maven, We have the Philly Special, and me.
And you are welcome, sports sister. So let's move on over to the next game. Browns Commanders, Anime Girl.
Right. We have got the Cleveland Browns, the Babyshitters, taking on the Washington Commodes. And they're doing it at the Northwest Stadium. Well, there you go. The scores on the doors are, in offense, the Babyshitters are 31, while the Commanders are 8. Defense, the little old Babyshitters are 11th, while the Commanders are 25th. In passing, again, the Babyshitters are 29th, while the Commanders are 13th. And finally, rushing, the Babyshitters are 26th, while the Commanders are 3rd. The last time these two decided to go head-to-head, which was August 2023, it looks like the Commanders just squeaked it with a 17-15 win.
In a preseason game. So the Commanders are favored 3.5. Do we have a win probability?
We have a win probability of the Commodes taking it 60.6%.
Impressive. Do we have a weather report?
73 and a slight chance of rain.
Wow. Do we have an injury report, please?
We do have an injury report for the little Brownies. We have Wright, the defensive end, is out with his triceps. Hudson, the tackle, is out with his shoulder. Hicks, the linebacker, is also out with his elbow. For the Commodes, we have Stromberg, the center, is out with his knee still. That's 2 weeks in succession. That boy's not been around. Brown, the wide receiver, is out with his groin. Ferrell, the defensive end, is out with his knee. And out of the two teams, the Commodes have the larger of the two injury reports.
Okay. So, Anime Girl. What's it going to be?
Well, I've been checking back and having a look. And though I hate to say it, I'm going with the Commodes.
Okay. So, Gridiron Girl.
I will be taking Washington.
Elway 7 will be taking the Browns. Lukey's will be taking the Commanders. And Scorekeeper believes that the Commanders are going to win this one. Final score 24-17. NorCal Girl. You are with the Commanders. Will you remain with the Admiralty?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Gridiron Girl. Impress me.
Oh, man.
I mean, you've already done so. I apologize. If you will.
Alrighty. So, for the Browns, or Babyshitters, whatever you prefer, we have Elway 7. And for the Commanders, everybody else. But then I'll be official. I'll be official. So let me say the names. Coffee. We have Dream. We have NorCal Girl. We have Sports Sister. We have Color Maven. We have The Philly Special. We have Lukey's. We have Scorekeeper. Anime Girl. And me.
And Sports Sister says, staying put. So,
Good idea, Sports Sister. Good idea.
All right, folks, let's go to the next game. And it's going to be the 2-2 Las Vegas Raiders versus the 2-2 Elway 7 Denver Broncos. So it's at Empower Field at Mile High. In the comparables, it's at 1:05 p.m. Pacific time on Fox for some reason. That's funny because I thought it should be on CBS, knowing it's those two teams, but whatever. All right. The Raiders, on offense, the Raiders are 24th, the Broncos 27th. On team defense, no way, Ese. The Broncos are second best. Simon, man. Second best in the entire league. The Raiders are 19th. In passing, the Raiders are 14th. The Broncos are 27th. And when it comes to rushing team-wise, the Broncos are 23rd, and the Raiders are a shockingly normal 31st. No, actually, that's bad because they've usually had a running game as of late. But doesn't matter. Last time these two teams played was early in the year on January 7th, 2024, and the Raiders were 1 point short of doubling up on the Broncos, 27-14. Big Dog has the Broncos favored by 3, and I need a win probability, please.
Yeah, My Little Pony seems to be taking it with 58.1.
58.1 for the who? For the Broncos?
Yeah.
All right, do we have a weather report?
78 and clear.
Injury report, please.
Well, it's a case of who's playing and who, more than who ain't. You have Richardson, the cornerback, out with a hamstring. You have Mayer, the tight end, out personal. You have Munford, the tackle, is out with his knee. Adams, wide receiver, out hamstring. Then you have White, the running back, out with his groin, and Masterson, the linebacker, out with his knee. That's all for the Raiders.
Did you have Max Crosby listed?
Crosby, let me have a
No, huh?
glance. Yes, we do. Crosby is listed as questionable with his ankle.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Anything else, sir, while I'm here?
No, Broncos.
Broncos. Okay, for the Broncos, you have Battle is out with his back. He's a running back. Jewell, the linebacker, is out hamstring. And Blackson, the defensive linesman, is out undisclosed. And out of the two teams, as I say, when it comes to the Raiders, it's a case of who they got to play more than who's out sick, because they have got one hell of a list.
Okay.
Should they just stay on the sick list and just give the Broncos a win?
Yeah, I guess. I want to go with the Raiders on this one, but knowing that their running back is out and knowing that Crosby is out, they're missing significant on both sides. This is a team that has a nucleus of parts. Not even a nucleus, they just have a nucleus of parts. Unfortunately, I'm going to go against the Raiders on this one, and every time I do, it ends up burning me. But just looking at everything, the Broncos are the superior team right now. I'm figuring that they're going to win. It's going to be a close game. This is not an offensive game. They're going to win 13-19 over the Raiders. Elway 7 and Lukey's will be also going for the Broncos. What a shock. Elway 7 has this Broncos all the way. She sings this song. I don't know. I'm not going to even bother. But whatever. She's a Bronco fan for some ridiculous, sad, shitty reason. But
Hey.
I never thought of you that way, Gridiron Girl.
What's way do you thought?
Well, my sister likes the Broncos. I never took you that way.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
I guess I'm going to have to at this point.
Mhm.
West Virginia be damned.
Well,
Anyway. NorCal girl. You're with the Broncos. You sticking with them?
Yeah, especially for this game.
Anime girl.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the past 5 times these lot went head to head, and surprisingly enough, the Raiders came out on top on all 5 of them.
Yeah.
But looking at that injury report, I'm going to have to go with My Little Pony, because I can't see the Raiders pulling anything out of the fire this time.
Sports Sister says, got to be the Broncos at home. So, Gridiron Girl. Or, yeah, you're up, Gridiron Girl. I mean, this should be easy for you.
yeah, so defense is going to win this game. So going for the Broncos.
Speaking of defense, the Hawks behind you, or the Vultures, are screaming defense.
Yes.
Yeah,
That'd come in better if she was picking for the Ravens, and then that happened.
yeah, that would have. Yeah, that's right. All right, fair enough. So I think we have everyone on this one. I'm gonna put the obligatory Speedy one in there because he never goes against the Raiders.
We ain't got Big Dog in there.
I Big Dog's been missing for a few of them already
Yeah.
since the Dolphins Patriots. So this
Yeah.
is the third game he misses. So all right, Gridiron Girl.
Okay, lower it. Thank you.
Wow, I had a
Ooh,
flashback. Sorry,
landing.
didn't mean to be rude. I don't pay attention from time to time.
Really. Anyways, for the Raiders,
Woo.
we have Dream and we have Speedy. And for the Broncos, we have NorCal Girl. Sorry, Coffee. Coffee, NorCal Girl, Sports Sister. Hey.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Hold on. Where am I?
La, 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 la.
La 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 la. Coffee, NorCal Girl, Sports Sister, Color Maven, The Philly Special, Always 7, Lukey's, Scorekeeper, Anime Girl, and me.
I'm sorry, Gridiron Girl. I really
Right.
apologize.
You do realize the next time you and her meet, she's going to batter 7 balls of crap out of you, and we're going to cheer.
I'm gonna-
That's what she does all the time already. Now we do have a scheduling change. Forgive me, folks. We're gonna change Anime Girl from Giant Seahawks. That's gonna be the big dog or me, and Anime Girl will take over the Cowboys Steelers game because that is her team anyway. So I think we can make that appropriate change. So okay, let's go ahead and continue. It would be the Cardinals 49ers, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cardinals 1-3 visiting the San Francisco 49ers 2-2, 1:05 p.m. Pacific time. This game is also on Fox and it's at Levi Stadium. The comparables, the 49ers are third in total offense, the Cardinals 14th. These are two teams in the upper half of the league. In defense, the 49ers remain in the upper half at 9th, but the Cardinals fall to the middle of the pack, 23rd in defense. In passing, the 49ers are an impressive third overall, and the Cardinals are a factor of a lot worse of 8.3 more at 25th. Yeah, I did the math real quick. And in rushing, it is the Cardinals 5th and the 49ers 8th. Wow, impressive. They can both run. On December 17, 2023, these teams last met, and it was an exciting affair. The 49ers did win it 45-29 going away. The big dog has the 49ers at -7. And do we have a win probability?
We do. The old folk are going to take it 74.1%.
Wow. Impressive. Do we have a weather report, please?
Actually, we do, and this is interesting, actually, because this is pretty much a local team for me. So this is what's funny. NFL is saying 87 degrees and clear. We are being warned here with our news stations. It's going to be 99, and it's going to be the hottest that they've played ever at this time of the year on this field. So your guess is as good as mine as what the temperature is going to be.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hot for us down here as well. So we share the agony. Okay. May we have an injury report, please?
Right. Well, for the Cardinals,
Oh, thank you.
we have Barton, the offensive lineman, is out with his toe. Poor boy, stubbed it, got it in the field. And Adams, the offensive linesman, out with his thumb because he stuck it where he shouldn't do. And then we have Williams, the cornerback, out with his groin. Naughty boys be doing things he shouldn't be. And for the 49ers, we have... Well, I just lost him. Where are you? For the 49ers, where are you? There we are. We have Gross Matos, the defensive lineman, out with his knee. And Flanagan Fowles, the linebacker, out with his calf. Give that back to North Cargo. She missed the cows. Out of the two teams, it's the old folk that have the larger of the two injury reports. points. Okay. There you go.
Okay. Appreciate that. So on this game, I'm going to call the 49ers winning this one going away 30-20. Lukey's is going to go with the 49ers, and Elway 7 is going to go for the 49ers. And knowing that my sisters cannot comment right now, I'm going to be a little bit of a jerk on a personal note. I'm going to say that I've been
I guess
fortunate.
it's different how.
I'm going to be fortunate, and I'm going to be cool about this, that I've been visiting with my sisters for the last 3 weeks on Thursday, and we've been watching the games. And they've been kind enough to host me for 3 of those games, and then my daughter has been there for the last 2. And I have enjoyed every damn second that I've been able to go with my sisters on Thursday to spend. So much so that I've already told other people that we do other programming on Thursday, a NorCal girl, and I said, I am out. I
Yeah.
am enjoying Thursday, and I did this right now when they can't answer deliberately, but I do want to thank my sisters, and I do enjoy every second. And I thank them because they have been kind hosts. And I know my sister Alma has been going through a tough time. I've mentioned it personally what she has. And she, for lack of a better word, you guys know what I mean when I say she can play with you. She hangs in there for the entire game, as difficult as it is for her. And my shout out to my sisters. I thank you. So I just wanted to get that one in right now. If I embarrass them, well, then so be it. All right. So I do have my pick, and I've given their picks as well. Let's shoot on over to NorCal Girl. You have the
Before
49ers.
would you think I'm honestly going to leave my team? Come on.
I didn't think so. But yeah. Sports Sister says injured quarterback equals no win for the Cards. Staying with the 49ers. So, Anime Girl, what you going to go
Well,
for?
I'm going to stick with the herd and go with the old folk. Do I have feedback on my...
Yes, I just caught
Yeah.
it right now.
Do you want me to bug out and come back?
Handle it.
Okay.
Yeah, just do a reset, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Will do.
All right. So, Anime Girl, I suppose, will be coming back in a moment. And Gridiron Girl, what's it going to be? I'm ready to give my picks.
He's finished eating.
Hijos this. All right. I thank you, Speedy. Well, then start giving your picks. Yeah, come on, start putting in the chat room. Sorry, Gridiron Girl, I interrupted you, and you're like, yeah, what a shock.
Again.
Hey, Gridiron Girl.
What?
Did I always interrupt you?
No.
Yeah, they were good for me too. Okay, just curious. All right, go ahead, Gridiron Girl.
I'm going with the Niners.
All right. So, Speedy, since you're, La Tortuga.
You know he's not going to go for the Niners.
Yeah, you're right. But I want to be certain. Come on, homie Claus.
Official.
Make it official. Come on, Speedy. Let's have him. La Tortuga. Oh, for the love of God.
He's probably typing like a good one.
You have a phone. Use your speaker option like my brother used to. And he would misspell my name each time I did it. But at least he responded in a timely manner. But that's all right. Speedy. Oh, for the love of God, Speedy.
Fine, start snoring at him like you do with me.
It sounds like Wheezy's having to go at him too.
Okay. I was having a conversation with NorCal Girl. It was really funny. I was having I think Speedy just left. I saw some. I'm taking the cards, not the whiners. Okay, well, thank you for that, Speedy. Okay, thank you. I was talking to Anime Girl, and she was a little slow in her responses because she was reading everything, and she had family there. There was a lot of stuff going on, and there was one post which took a little longer than normal, and I was like, "Are you there?" Because I hate it when people do that crap to me. Are you there? Are you there? Like, I'm listening. And then it took her a moment to respond to that. And then I actually recorded the sounds of me snoring and I sent it to her. So I was a jerk. Anyway.
Yes, you were and are.
And the dog agrees with you.
Yep.
And now you're talking dirty, NorCal girl. So, do we have everyone for this game then?
Except
Yeah.
for Big Dog. They live here, so.
Oh, yeah, him too. So, all right. Gridiron girl. You're up.
Okay. So for the Cardinals, well, hey, stop that.
Oh,
I'm
you are so
walking.
dead.
I'm walking and you're making me dizzy. Sorry. Anyways, Cardinals.
I'm making you doozy, did you say?
Am I dizzy?
You did say doozy. You did. Wow, that was a doozy.
Yeah. Anywho, we have for the Cardinals, we have Dream and Speedy. And for the 49ers, we have Cafe, we have NorCal Girl, we have Sports Sister, we have Color Maven, we have The Philly Special, we have Lukey's, and we have Always 7, Scorekeeper, Anime Girl, and moi.
Ooh, we got all French at the end, eh? Wow.
Yeah, she does that.
Pardon
All
me,
right.
Français?
I'm sorry, what's that?
I just asked her if she spoke French, in French.
She did. I was about to say she speaks a bit. I wasn't going to say we. That was good. She does speak a bit of. You studied what for a semester or a year, French?
In my head, no, no French. Spanish.
Right. Something else.
Yeah, it was something else.
All
right.
We ain't going to go there.
I could be talking about French fries.
I don't know. It's all right. We're going to go to the next game now. NorCal Girl, Packers and the Rams. You're up.
Alrighty, we got the Packers versus the Rams at SoFi Stadium. And the Packers at the moment are fourth in offense versus the Rams at 19th. The Packers on defense are 18th versus the Rams at 29th. And in passing, the Packers are 9th. And the Rams are almost right there with them at 10th. And in rushing, the Packers are 2nd versus the Rams at a wonderful 28th. Last time these guys played was November 5th of last year, and the Packers absolutely hounded 20 over the Rams at 3. And yes, they're playing in a stadium. It's a dome. It's a dome.
Yes.
Dome.
One more time.
It's a dome.
Okay, and Matt responds that he doesn't know if he snores. LOL.
Oh, okay.
So, Matt, you can download an app and it'll listen to you and tell you if you snore or not.
Yeah.
So, you can do that if you want. All you have to do is ask your roommates there, Matt, do I snore? They will tell you in a heartbeat. So,
I had a roommate, you could hear him snore before he got a CPAP. You could hear him snore when you were outside the house.
as a matter of fact, when I was out in the bush and we wanted to distract the enemy, I was the one that was left out in the distance because I would snore and the enemy would go that way because they'd hear me snoring. But anyway. All right. It works. The Packers are favored by 3. Do we have a win probability?
Yeah. The Cheesy Heads, 59.9.
I'm sorry, 59.9?
59.9.
Okay. Go ahead and knock yourself out on the open air domed stadium that has no AC. Why don't you give us a weather report of the domed stadium?
83 degrees and foggy walking back and forth from your car to the stadium.
It's been foggy every morning. So that's not
you guys
great.
close enough to be getting an inland sea breeze at all?
We have been. Gridiron Girl's a little bit closer than I am. I don't know if she's been getting a breeze. But there's been a marine layer every morning all this week. And whenever there's a marine layer, it gets hot.
Yep.
Yeah. So do we have a injury report?
We certainly do. For the Packers. Oh, excuse me.
That's funny. The Rams do choke a lot, but anyway.
Yeah, but for the Packers, we have one out, which is Wyatt, the defensive linesman. He's out with his ankle. For the Rams, here we go. Having fun here. Murchison, the defensive tackle, is out with his foot. No, sir, the wide receiver is out with his knee, PCL. Scott, the running back, is out, undisclosed. Cup, the wide receiver, is out with his ankle. Of the two teams, the Cheesy Heads have got the longer list, but the Rams have more people out.
Okay. So knowing that, NorCal girl, you have the Packers.
I'm going to stick with them.
And I don't know if Matt knows if he snores or not now. Maybe he should ask the people around him. So, Anime Girl, what's it going to be?
Well, looking back in history, for the last 5 games, the Cheesy Heads have won 4 of them. So I'll risk it for the biscuit and go with the Cheesy Heads.
That's funny. Sports Sister is going to stick with the Packers. Gridiron Girl, what's it going to be?
I'm going to go with the Cheesy Heads too.
Okay. Scorekeeper says the Packers are going to take it 27-20. Lukey's is going to take the Packers. That is her team. And Elway 7, boy, is she a loyal individual. She's taking the Rams on this one. So, Speedy, come on, homie Claus. Packers, Rams. What's it going to be? For the love of God. Now I know what it feels like to go to the dentist. Today, Speedy. Today. So.
He's the anti-Speedy.
La Tortuga! So, Gridiron Girl, if you please. Oh, he'll take the Cheesy Heads. Oh, for the love of God. Thank you. Gridiron Girl, you're up.
Okay.
God, my tone of voice does change, doesn't it?
So, for the Packers, we have Dream, we have NorCal Girl, we have Sports Sister, we have Color Maven, we have The Philly Special, we have Scorekeeper, Lukey's, me, and Tortuga. And for the Rams, we have Coffee, and we have Elway 7. Sorry,
All right.
Speedy.
Yeah. Hey, it's all good. Okay, we're going to move to the next game, and that is going to be the Giants and the Seahawks. It is the 1-3 New York Giants versus the opposing at home Seattle Seahawks 3-1. It's at 1:25 p.m. on CBS. It's at Lumen Field, the open air stadium. The Seahawks in team offense is 7th. The Giants are ×3 at 21st. On defense, the Seahawks are 8th and a 1/2 increase. The Giants are 12th. So it's a 50% increase. So in passing, the Seahawks are a second best overall. The Giants are in the upper half at 16. So it's 8 times more than the Packers. And in rushing, the Seahawks are 22nd. The Giants are 30th. Last time these two teams played, it was a no-doubter. Seahawks 24-3 over the New York Giants, who were at home on October 2nd, 2023. The big dog has the Seahawks at -7 for this one. Do we have a win probability?
We do. It looks like the Sea Hags are taking it 74.7%.
Do we have a weather report?
I would suggest a light jacket because it's going to be 64 with a chance of rain.
Oh, you are our real weather prognosticator. Oh, Speedy, Giants, Seahawks. Okay. May we have the injury report, please?
Right. For the little people, Coughlin, the linebacker, is out with a pectoral. Sounds like a dinosaur, but never mind. And Neighbours, the wide receiver, is out with concussion. So he's put his head somewhere he shouldn't have done. And for the Sea Hags, we have Holani, the running back, out with his ankle, and Murphy, the defensive tackle, is out with his hamstring. Ah, got a pet pig. That's nice. Out of the two teams, the Giants have got the larger of the two injury reports.
All right. So, sorry. For this game, scorekeeper says this is an easy one. Scorekeeper 27-17. Oh my God, did we get the win probability?
We did 74.7%.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay.
Don't be
Scorekeepers, damn you. Gotta yell. I'll not take the Giants. He wants the Seahawks. All right, Speedy. All right. And he used a swear word.
Yeah.
Oh, our young man is growing into a foul-mouthed adult. All right.
Join the rest of the group up here.
Woo!
Start with the guys. Scorekeeper 27-17. Elway 7 is going to take the Giants, and Lukey's is going to take the Seahawks. Speedy will be taking the Seahawks. NorCal Girl, and I do change my voice as well. What's it going to be?
I'm going to stay with them.
All
Seahawks,
right.
sorry. I'm going to stay with them.
Anime Girl.
4 out of the past 5 meetings, the Sea Hags have taken it. So, looking at the results, I'm going with the Sea Hags.
All right. Marcia says she's going to give a little bit of love to the gents, as is my sister. So, Sports Sister and my other sister are giving love to the gents. Okay. Appreciate that. Gridiron Girl.
I will be going with Seattle.
Couldn't even say the name of the team.
Nope.
Wow. All right. Knowing that, Gridiron Girl,
So,
if you please.
for the Giants, we have Sports Sister and we have Elway 7. For the Seattle Seahawks, we have Coffee, we have Dream, we have NorCal Girl, we have Color Maven, we have the Philly Special, we have Scorekeeper, Lukey's, Speedy, Anime Girl, and moi.
Aw, once again, shows off her French. All right.
But she doesn't have.
Doesn't have.
Any French. She said so. She has no French in her head. So
You
I
mean
want
the
to know where she's
language,
stealing it from.
yes, the language. Okay, I apologize. Otherwise, I'd say no to that. But go ahead. You're up,
Oh, right.
Anime Girl.
Again. Good grief. Right. We have Dallas
You're popular.
Cowboys. Pardon?
You're popular.
Oh, yeah. Makes a change.
Let me interrupt. I'm sorry. Speedy, Cowboy Steelers. You noticed? I had to ask him like 8 hours in advance. Anime Girl, I'm so sorry.
Can I go now?
I don't know. Can you?
Okay. We have Dallas Cowboys 2-2, Pittsburgh Steelers 3-1. And they're playing this at the Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Nice. The scores on the doors. We have got in offense, the Cowboys 15th, the Steelers are 18th. In defense, the Cowboys are 24th and the Steelers are 4th. In passing, the Cowboys are 6th, while the Steelers are 22nd. And in rushing, the Cowboys are dead freaking last because they can't even find a way out, and the Steelers are 11th. The last time these two decided to have a little go at one another, which was in August 2021, the Steelers completely kicked the Cowboys out of the stadium 16-3.
Preseason game. All right. When we look at this, the Steelers are favored 2.5 for the betting line. Do we have a win probability?
We certainly do. It looks like the Little Iron Men will be taking it 57.5%.
57.5%. Okay. Do we have a weather report?
Yes, we do. It is 72, and it's most likely going to be thunderstorms.
Oh, wow. Okay. Injury report, please.
Injury report. We have got for the Cowboys, Cooks, wide receiver, out with his knee, and Parsons, the linebacker, is out with his ankle. For the Steelers, we have Scott, the running back, is out, undisclosed. Pruitt, the tight end, is out with his knee. Highsmith, the linebacker, is out with his groin. Warren, the running back, is out with his knee. Patterson, the running back, is out with his ankle. And of the two teams, the Steelers have the larger of the two injury reports.
Anime girl.
Yes.
Cowboys or Steelers?
Oh, she has to think on that one.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'll stick with the boys. I have a funny feeling the Steelers might take it on the march, but I'll stick with the boys.
Okay. So knowing that, Speedy is going to take the Steelers, and
might have some luck.
and Sports Sister is staying with the Steelers because the Cowboys are a mess.
Oh, we know that.
Lukey's and Elway 7 are going with the Steelers, as is Speedy, which I just mentioned right now, so I apologize. All right, Gridiron Girl, what's it going to be?
I'll be taking the Steelers.
All right. Big Dog, welcome back, young man.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Pissy as usual. Cowboy Steelers.
Oh, come on.
No, he's going for the Steelers. There's no way he's going for the
Steelers. The Cowboys, Anime girl, what's wrong with them? I mean, they look horrible.
What do you mean? What's wrong with them? Why don't you try and ask me what's bloody well right with them? Because there ain't anything right with them.
Well, there's nothing right with them, so I have to ask you what's wrong with them.
No. Exactly. They've got to pull their finger out of their posteriors and do something. Like change the bloody quarterback for a start.
Oh.
The man's a waste of space.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but he is. He's a waste
Tell
of
it like how you really feel.
Yeah, no kidding.
I normally would say that the Cowboys would win this one in a close game, 20-17, but the numbers are talking to me in a different way. This one is clear that it's going to have to be the Steelers, so I'm going to even go against the grain. I had originally gone with the Steelers. I'm sorry, the Cowboys, but I don't know. Yeah, damn it, I'm going to regret this. But I didn't announce it earlier, so it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm changing my pick. Scorekeeper, and I have no idea what the final score is going to be. I had it Cowboys 2017, but they're having issues, and the numbers clearly favor the Steelers. All right,
they can't lose too many more.
If I'm to be honest, if I was to pick a score for that game, I would say Steelers would probably be 30, Cowboys 7.
Oh.
Then why are you going with the Cowboys?
Because I'm a loyal fan of the Cowboys.
Woman, it's not about being loyal. It's about winning.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
I know. But then again, I'm a Brit. We tend to stick with our teams. And win or lose, they're my team. I might slag them off, but they're mine.
You know what? You're right. Kick the shit out of you in 1776. Kick the shit out of you in 1812. And you guys are still loyal puppies. You're right. I cannot go against that. Scorekeeper will take the Steelers. So, that being the case, I'm surprised Anime Girl did not decide to engage me on that one.
Can I jump ship and head for the Steelers?
Whoa. Okay.
I was debating that to begin with anyway, and this conversation just kind of.
You know what happens when you switch.
Yes, I know, and I made a promise that I would not do it for the rest of the season. Well, guess what?
Why do you
And
think I said that earlier? That I said I didn't utter it yet. So
It's all one word, sir.
what?
NorCal girl. It's all one word.
Not the way she writes
Not the
it.
way I do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will make that change.
No, it's up to you. You're the one doing this. It's just that's the way she writes it on screen. So you'll notice I never corrected Big Dog. It's just
Well,
right now.
I never noticed. I never noticed she spelled it different. My apologies. I will. From now on, I will.
It's her. It is. So Gridiron Girl,
Are you saying
would
there's
you
a problem
please
with me?
say what?
Are you saying there's a problem with me?
I said you are who you are, and I'm acknowledging who you are by keeping your name. And I said, you know who she is. I said, you know who she is. Woman, I had to do a snore sound twice with you on a conversation.
I'm not going to say anything.
I'm sorry. I apologize. That just happened. She was distracted. She really was. And I that's why I said when I told the story, I was being an a-hole to her, but it got to the point I'm like, well, come on, woman. So I did the snoring sound. God,
this is why I love to hate you.
Yeah,
I hate to love you. One of the two. I don't know.
It may be a little bit of all three, so it's okay. So, Gridiron Girl, would you do what you do, please?
Alrighty. For the Cowboys, we have Color Maven and we have Anime Girl. For the Steelers, stop it. We have Coffee, we have Dream, we have Sports Sister, we have The Philly Special, we have Lukey's, we have Always 7, Speedy, me, Big Dog, Scorekeeper, and NorCal Girl.
Okay, so we have it. We're going to go to the final game now, and that is going to be the Monday Night Affair. NorCal Girl. Oh, you see, I did spell it. I am consistent on NorCal Girl. Yeah, I just noticed that. It's all right. NorCal Girl. Before I forget, would you be available on Thursday for Travelage?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, but that's good. I'm glad I asked. Folks, I'm asking the co-host. We may need a co-host on Thursday. I told you guys, I got a lot of stuff going on. Dan may ask for a co-host. So if someone is interested, Travelage Radio, the programs are scripted. If you didn't know, now you know. Yeah, if you didn't know, because I'm not. I am not that good with my pithy comebacks in the program. That's all right. NorCal Girl, final game. Let's get to it.
All right, we got the New Orleans Saints at 2-2 versus Kansas City Chiefs at 4-0. And the Saints coming into this, they're at Arrowhead Stadium. If I get my tongue untied, we'll be doing great. All right, we got the Saints at 11th on offense versus the Chiefs at 16th. And in defense, the Saints are 17th versus the Chiefs at 15th. In passing, the Saints are 19th versus the Chiefs at 12th. And in rushing, oh boy, we have a flip here. The Saints are 7th versus 17th for the Chiefs. The last time these guys played was August 13 of last year. And I think that was a preseason game too, wasn't it?
That one is. Whenever it's in August, it's preseason.
Yeah, I thought so. And then we've got the New Orleans Saints at 26, just beat out the Chiefs at 24.
Okay. So, looking at this one, the Big Dog has them for the betting folk at Chiefs -5.5. Do we have a go? For the love of God, a win probability.
Win probability. For Kansas, 68.6%.
Wow. What the hell are you on, Dream? But okay. 68.7%. Impressive. A weather report, young lady.
Cold. 65 and clear.
I have 75 and clear.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
A 10-degree difference. But then again, remember I told you with the Niners, it was like a 12-degree
No,
difference.
he was not here for that one.
Oh, he wasn't. Yeah, I had mentioned the Niners coming in were where were they? Showing 87, and I've got with our local weather reports saying it's going to be 99.
Hot. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. That wasn't even close, huh?
yeah, it wasn't even close.
You're gonna love this one then. For the Niners, I have, according to ESPN, sunny and 69 degrees.
Okay, they obviously don't know that we're in the middle of a heat wave because it's going to be another 102-degree day here.
I'm
So
just going by what they say.
I think they just do an average of what it is this time of the year generally, and that's what they put in.
Let me interrupt right now because we're gonna lose him right now. La Tortuga says, "I'll give the rest of my picks later today. I need to call my job about the letter I'm supposed to get because I haven't been working." Yes, Speedy. Now, Speedy, if there's an issue, you need to contact me. If anyone has guys in California, if anyone has coverage, come on, it would be Speedy. So. He says he hasn't been working. Today is college game day live from Berkeley, California here. Luckily, I wish I was going, but to that, no. But also 3 p.m. is a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view as well. Hope you have a good time, Speedy.
Actually, it's bad blood, but okay.
So,
also, wouldn't it be pertinent to him to call work, especially when you need that type of a letter during Monday through Friday instead of doing it on a Saturday?
Well,
but that's yeah.
You know, it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get to the injury report on this game.
Right. For the Saints, there is nobody, and I repeat, nobody out at all.
Wow.
The quarterback, Hill, is questionable with his ribs.
So that's a backup quarterback for who?
That's the backup, yeah. For Derek. That's for Derek.
Right. Now, for the Chiefs, we have Cup, the tight end, is out undisclosed.
I thought you said no one was out.
No,
for the Saints, no one's out. He's not with the Chiefs.
I said
no, but
for the Chiefs.
I apologize. I thought you said no one was out for both teams, but okay, I misheard. Please continue. I'm so sorry.
No, you will be. I'll set Norco Girl on you.
No, I was gonna say Gridiron Girl's not threatening me, so
no.
I'm not afraid of NorCal Girl. She's 300 and almost 400 miles away.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how quickly she can cover the ground.
Gridiron Girl is 4 minutes away.
Yeah.
I'll pay Gridiron Girl.
All right. We'll talk later.
All right. Good.
What the hell? Do your injury report.
Right. Out of the two teams, the Saints have got the larger of the two injury reports. That is all.
And I thank you for that. So, NorCal Girl, you're going with the Saints.
I'm going to stick with them because I have a sneaking feeling the Chiefs aren't going to make it to 5-0.
Awesome.
I don't know what it is. It's just a feeling. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and maybe it's indigestion.
Anime Girl?
I don't even have to sit and think about this. I'm going with the Chiefs.
Gridiron Girl.
I'm going to go with the Saints.
Whoa.
Impressive. Big Dog.
This actually may be the game of the week. The Chiefs,
I
as we all know, have been bailed out for the last 3 games.
Thank you for saying it.
Yep.
They should actually probably be 1-3, 2-2 at best. But they've been getting bailed out. The Chiefs are actually better than their 2-2 record.
No, the Saints are better than their 2-2 record.
I'm sorry. The Saints are better than their 2-2 record. Man, but they're in Kansas City. Holy crap. I'm going to take the Saints for now, but that may be changing tomorrow.
You're going to be doing that.
No, Saints.
I'm sorry. What a shock. I got to pick wrong.
You don't want to swap, big dog.
No,
You don't-
no, he won't say it. Gridiron Girl, but stop cheating, scorekeeper.
Oh, God.
Yes. That was just
He's so
natural.
proud of himself.
That was natural. I was responding to all natural. But yeah, at any time there's a slight adjustment, she's like, "Oh, scorekeeper's cheating again." Like, whatever.
Don't do that. You just made me choke.
I leave that to her. So be that as it may, scorekeeper is taking the Chiefs 20-16 in this game. Lukey's will take the Chiefs as well, and Elway 7 will be taking the Saints. So at this point, Gridiron Girl, I ask you to do the final game, please.
Alrighty. So for the Saints, we have NorCal Girl, we have Sports Sister, we have Always 7, we have Gig, and we have
I'm
Big
sorry.
Dog.
Okay.
Damn it. Anyways, for the Chiefs, we have Coffee, we have Color Maven, we have the Philly Special, we have Lukey's, we have Scorekeeper, and we have Anime Girl. The end.
Okay, folks, that means it's done. We're still missing a lot of picks from a lot of people, so I'm gonna ask you guys to update. I am short on time, so I have to
Okay.
update it now, and I'm gonna leave it to the big dog. We're gonna have to continue. I am going to be here, but in name only. So, because I've been getting text messages from all the appointments, and I got to answer them. I'm done at 10. So, folks, follow up. I'm going to update this right now. Make sure it gets updated. But let us continue. We have several stories that were in the chat room. I don't know if you guys want to get to them now or not. So let's do it, folks. Let me do this update, and I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Okie dokie.
Big Dog, you have the con. The officer of the
Okay.
deck is NorCal Girl.
Anybody want to have any stories they want to hit on first?
Well, I did. Go ahead, Anime Girl.
No, please. Come on.
I had put one in earlier,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know if you want to pull it over or not. It's in the message board. But it is going back to the lawsuit with the two NBA players versus the guy that was being extorting from them and was taking all that money. And I guess the NBA players were Parsons and Howard. And this Georgia man did wind up pleading guilty of it. And I can read you the stuff if you're not being able to pull it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
right.
Chandler Parsons and Dwight Howard?
Yep.
Okay.
Anyways, a Georgia businessman was convicted Friday on all 5 counts by a federal jury in Manhattan of defrauding former NBA players Dwight Howard and Chandler Parsons of a combined $8 million in 2021. Calvin Darren Jr. was found guilty of fraud, bank fraud, money laundering, and 2 different conspiracy counts. Darden was involved in multiple schemes with former NBA agent Charles Briscoe, who pled guilty to his role in the case last year. Prosecutors presented evidence that Howard sent Darren a $7 million payment for what the former All-Star thought was part of an effort to purchase WNBA team of the Atlanta Dream. Parsons was tricked into fraudulent investments in the development of the career of former number 2 draft pick James Wiseman. Government lawyers have indicated that they plan to argue for a sentence of 11 to 14 years for Darden, who was also convicted of a multi-million-dollar fraud scheme in 2016. Double. He's done this before then. And the jury, which took 5 hours to reach the verdict after a 2-week trial, was presenting evidence that Darden used $6.1 million of Howard's $7 million on 2 cars, including a Lamborghini. Yeah. Get this for the piano. $110,000 on a piano, $90,000 on watches, and helped purchase a $3.7 million home in Atlanta. Howard testified against Darden during the trial. Roscoe received 3 months of home detention and 3 years of supervision for one count of wire fraud last November. The case was part of a sweeping series of charges and arrests made by the Southern District in New York last year. Next year, a former Morgan Stanley financial advisor, Darren Kahn, is set to stand trial as part of a scheme that the government alleges defrauded the Boston Celtics star, Drew Holiday, among others.
Oh,
So I had heard of this when it first hit like last year, but I'd kind of forgotten it. So
yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I kind of remembered it.
Yeah.
It sounds like Dwight Howard was the one that had more of it stolen from him than
Yeah.
the other player, because you said it was, I think at the beginning of the article you said it was $9 million in total, or $8 million.
Total $8 million between the two, and Howard wound up having $7 million of it stolen. So it was only like $1 million.
Yeah, only $1 million for the other guy.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that's Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
You okay there, scorekeeper?
Yeah, I just ran off. As deaf as I am, you know, when the parental hearing kicks in, my older daughter was outside and I heard her, like, she cut herself. She was putting trash away, and I heard her, you know, when she said, ow, oh. So I ran out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make a big scene of that.
Oh, no, it's fine. You okay?
Guys, you all know it. It was parental hearing.
She
And
okay?
I think so, yeah. Maggie's actually up. They're doing work outside. She's treating her. She's got a good scratch. A little bit of blood came out right now. She was emptying stuff and she caught it. I don't know how she caught it when the lid closed. And I think it, you know, it like that.
Yeah.
So she's okay.
I thought the Tommy Burgers hit you, so you just...
Oh, no. Like I said, it was a parental thing, and you know, guys, I was able to hear it. But people can be here talking to me. I'm like,
just have them wash it out a little bit with some hydrogen peroxide, throw a little bit of triple antibiotic on it and a Band-Aid, and you're good to go.
As a matter of fact, she already had the antibiotic, or the not the betadine, but the hydrogen. So she's already cleaned it off.
And if you're Mexican, spray it with Windex and rub dirt on it, and you'll be fine.
And sana colita de rana.
There
Yes.
you go.
Yes. There is a lot to that. So, folks, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to run out. Like I said, it was that parental hearing. I heard my older daughter cry out. That's all. I'm sorry. So, she's okay. I mean, she was actually fine. It's just, you know, it's good size scratch cut.
She's up to date on her tetanus, right?
Yes.
Good.
Actually, she's getting close. So I'm going to have to look at the records. I think she still is a year off. But
well, depending on what she cut or scratched herself on.
It was plastic. It was the trash can.
You're good then.
Yeah. But like I said, unfortunately, even with the hears, dude, I heard it. I couldn't believe it. But I'm glad Maggie was out there as well, so they saw. So I'm sorry to interrupt the conversation.
No, you're fine.
What a shock! What a shock!
I also just checked Facebook, and it's been updated already, so you're good on there too.
I thought you were going to say, and I just checked Facebook, and Roger's live video on the incident was already posted.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I'm surprised. I expected him to say that right now, but no, I wouldn't do that to her. To everyone and anyone else, twice on Sunday, baby. So what's going on with the theme on them being bribed? Have the people bribing them being charged, or not bribed, but holding their, not bribery, the other one?
Yeah, definitely. He's probably the sentencing is planning to argue for 11 to 14 years.
Oh, really? The one that was shaking him down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or shook him down.
Shook him down. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that money's gone, huh?
Definitely.
Wow.
I didn't notice my thing was so low.
NorCal girl, when you were talking about it, when you said that he spent $7 million on 2 cars, that's where I thought that's why you got the reaction you got from me, because I thought that's where it ended, that he only bought 2 cars.
No, he spent $6.1 million on the 2 cars.
Oh, so. And as Big Dog confirmed, it has been posted. Please take a look at that, folks. So like I said, I've got to answer some of those text messages right now. I am going to be here, but I am going to be answering them because I've got to do. I did get a
Oh,
reminder from Elway 7 that, remember, folks, it has been a sad day in Major League Baseball this week.
Oh,
And
definitely.
there was, and in the world of entertainment, there have been quite a few losses over the last days and even weeks, folks. But as far as baseball, I did have to give the information to Elway 7 Alma, and she was heartbroken and shattered. And she reminded me of it because she is a major Pete Rose fan, and she believes that he did get uh, the raw end of the deal, and I don't, because Faye Vincent. I have an article on Faye Vincent today as well, and he shed some additional light on it. But that's not for today. Alma did ask me to mention that it is a sad day for baseball on the passing of Pete Rose, and obviously it was too soon. I'm not going to be a jerk and say now he's a shoe-in for the Hall of Fame. I said that 30 years ago, but that's neither here nor there. Um, it is a shame when it's come down to, but we do remember the passing of Charlie Hustle, folks. He was liked, he was admired, he was disliked, and he was hated because of the way he played the game. As a baseball fan, and then I'm going to ask the big dog to comment, would you rather have anyone else when it comes to spirit, passion, and the desire to win other than Pete Rose? That man came at you with everything all the time. 9 innings, he came at you with his best. And extra innings, you were screwed.
Hmm.
In the modern era, no one, no one plays like Pete Rose. And they never could, even if they tried. And baseball is mourning the passing of Pete Rose.
It
And I would
wasn't.
like to go around the horn if anyone else wanted to share some thoughts or comments on that right now. Big dog?
I agree. There probably isn't a more passionate player ever in the game. I mean, he ate, slept, everything baseball. Um, Personally, I wasn't a big fan of his because I thought he overdid it on a lot of things, especially like that All-Star game when he took out the catcher, and that catcher
Ray
never
Foss.
played a game again because of the way Rose hit him. I mean, in a game that didn't matter. This was a game of fun. And I understand that. I mean, the passion, you get caught up in it. But the thing is Rose was never remorseful for any of those type of things that he did. He was just like, "Hey, I'm here to win." Yeah, you're here to win, but you don't need to injure the person that you're taking out on a slide or whatever to the point where they can never play the game again. He took away the guy's life earnings. And he had no remorse whatsoever for it. That's the thing I didn't like about him. Yeah, you want to take you can be passionate about whatever sport you're in and whatever sport you play, but I mean, if you hurt the guy, don't be like, oh well, that's just the way the game goes. No, be remorseful, and that's why I think some of the things that happened to him, that bit him in the ass later.
I liked watching him play because he was a very aggressive player and his whole
Hmm.
heart was in it. I did not like when he took that aggressiveness over the top to intentionally, and I do think some of these things were
Oh yeah,
intentional. And like you said, it kind of bugged me that he never apologized for it because he was intentional.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Fosse did say he knows how Pete Rose plays, and it's not for him to forgive him, but he was okay with Ray Fosse, and I'm paraphrasing,
Yeah.
he didn't do it to hurt me, and I don't take it personally. I am paraphrasing. But
And
he did not apologize. There's no doubt.
yeah, that bugged me. But like you were saying today, in this whole week in sports, we've lost so many greats. Besides Rose, do you realize that we lost Ozzie Virgil too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
read that.
yeah, that was kind of I mean, he's a trailblazer.
And also on the basketball front, we lost Dikembe Mutombo
Yep.
to brain cancer.
Yeah, and he was young too. He was
Yeah.
50 something, 56, 57.
Yeah, right in there.
Ha ha ha. Not in my house.
Yep.
I know that's a very rude take on him, but no, no, no. Not in my house.
And then of course, we also lost Hall of Fame. See, I can't speak again. Hall of Famer, former Bills guard Billy Shaw. We
Oh,
lost
okay.
him too.
Um, anime Gridiron Girl. Did you want to comment on Pete Rose?
I can't
Um,
comment on somebody I don't know.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
no, yeah, I have nothing to say. Just, sorry that he passed away, but yeah, no comment.
And
Thank you.
I don't know if you guys saw the initial reports. At first, they were saying they weren't sure, and the police were going to do an investigation. It has now come out that it was a natural death. He died basically of diabetes-related, heart injuries and things like
P
that.
Rose.
Yeah,
Oh.
the police weren't sure what was going on
Oh.
at first.
Oh, okay. Then I must have got the report later on because when I read it, it had said that he had died of natural causes.
Yeah,
So,
the first report came out. It was under investigation, and
okay.
then they rushed it through that it was basically undisclosed stuff from diabetes. So
Yeah, but it was natural causes, but due to his diabetes, right?
correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, it's for all intents and purposes natural causes.
Yeah.
I will save personal comments on Pete Rose for another day, but I do believe, other than this, unfortunately, the chance of him making the Hall of Fame is even much. Look, I said, unfortunately. Well, okay. Some of you are new to the program, and I mean by 3-4 years you're new to the program. I had said, and Big Dog will correct me if I'm wrong on this, but prior to 1999, I said Pete Rose will never, never make the Hall of Fame. But then there was a sympathy vote for what happened at the 1999 Centennial event, where the news reporter from NBC accosted him live in the celebration of the game. Because of the way he was treated, there was a sympathy for him. There was a bit of a sympathy vote. And it came to the thing that it looked like there was a chance that not only would the restriction be lifted, but that there was a chance that he was going to see in his lifetime. Then the accusations started flying, and it's not an accusation, folks. I'm not going to relitigate it. That'll be for another day. He got caught morally doing something, which was clearly legal. And then the bat, which has been, there are like 8 different points on the bat that point to the bat that when he broke the record, there's cork in the bat. So fine, whatever. That one is still out, even though there's an x-ray, shows the bat, has cork in it. There's not an official stamp on it that, there's a cork in the bat. So whatever. So then you have what Faye Vincent said this week in the interview. It's very enlightening. And I do want to talk about that, but not today. I'll do that next week or the week after. But folks, there's one simple rule in baseball. It's the prime directive in Star Trek. It's non-interference. And in baseball is you don't bet on any of the golden triangles. Golden triangles is baseball, softball. You can't do any of that. It doesn't matter if you bet on your team or the opposite. The answer is no. And Pete Rose's defense is, I never bet against my team. I only bet for them to win. You can't do that. It's been from 1921 to today. You can't. And whether you got a raw deal or not, you need to read the Fay Vincent report, which a lot of stuff was not known. Because remember, all that stuff was sealed. And I want to remind everyone, he accepted the ban.
Yep.
So he said the proviso was that he could apply within a year on the lifetime ban. Major League Baseball just recently said, it's not us. We don't determine who goes into the Hall of Fame. So think about that. It's the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame Association that determines who goes in. Baseball has nothing to do with it. Baseball suspended him from having any relationship to the game, not the Hall of Fame. So keep that in mind when you're going to place your arguments. Peter, clearly, thank you, Peter. It is now time to put Charlie Hustle in the Hall of Fame.
And that's why I've always advocated for doing it the way they do it in basketball, where your time as a player is different from your time as a coach or an assistant coach, where you can go in on both sides, where in baseball you can't. They take your career as a whole. And that's why, of course, Pete Rose is being kept out of the Hall of Fame because of him betting on baseball as a manager. I have always said, and you guys can all, I mean, scorekeeper can correct me if I'm wrong. I have always stated he is not my favorite person whatsoever, Pete Rose. I've never liked him. But I could not deny what he did on the field. And I've always felt from day one that he should go into the Hall of Fame as a player. But when I asked scorekeeper on the rules of that, he said, no, they just take the person, whether they're player and a coach, either or, and it's all lumped in together. So that's why Pete Rose, all the time when they talk about it, is because they say he bet on baseball as a manager. But as a player, I don't think there's any excuse for him not to be there. So I've always said Major League Baseball needs to change that or tweak that rule just to that you can differentiate player and manager or coach.
And my timing comment to Big Dog would be not baseball, the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I'm not arguing. Just,
yeah.
I know what you said, and I wanted to clarify that. The Hall of Fame would have to do that. Any other comments on that? I'm not going to be a jerk, but I will agree with Peter on this one. Now's the time. And due to the fact that he's passed away, there's no 5-year waiting period. It's up to the Major League Baseball committee to determine. The Hall of Fame committee to determine now. It's up to them. All right, folks, anything else?
On the matter of the Hall of Fame, since you're the baseball guru, now that I believe Clemens and Bonds are now off the list because it's been more than 10 years, is there a way for them to make it in anyways?
Yes.
Through one of the committees or something, or
through
what?
Through one of the committees. They can always request. They can write a letter to the Hall of Fame. They can do that. And then there are the review committees, the decade committees.
Oh, okay.
And there's another committee that's beyond the decade committee. I forget that one. But there's the Veterans Committee and the Decade Committee. And I think the Decade Committee meets every 10 years. I could be wrong on that. I don't remember how they meet, but there are still ways.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people have commented, says, well, he should have been allowed in. But when you look at some of the people who are on the committee, they're like, no, they don't want any of that. And I'm generalizing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They don't want anyone in there that has been caught cheating or accused of whatever. And then some people will say, well, you've got drinkers, you've got hustlers, you have criminals, you have wife beaters, you have pedophiles. You already have those people in there. So all he did was take steroids. Well, it's not all he did was take steroids. You broke the law as well. But that was Scorekeeper's answer. Their comment is, but you already have people of ill repute. That's the people that are for Hall of Fame submission. Folks, Major League Baseball the Hall of Fame is one of the only ones that evaluates moral standards. They're the only ones that take everything of the player into consideration. So that's why it might be a little tougher, I guess, to get in, but that'll be it. Do they have a chance to get in? I don't know. Clemens, Bonds, I don't know, Big Dog. I really don't. I told you a while ago that McGuire, and it was coming to pass.
Yeah.
McGuire was getting a sympathy vote. His numbers were starting to go up. And if he would have gotten in, the others would have gotten in. But what happened? And again, it amazes me how ignorantly assoistic and jackasstic so many people are in the real world. See, this is why folks, sorry, I'm on a pulpit right now. This is now transferring to commentary. I'm not asking for anyone to comment on me. This is why Sports Talk with the Guys is superior to everyone else. You know why? Because we pay attention. We read. We try our best to be unemotional about this. We are passionate about what we follow. But here's the thing. It amazes me that everyone forgets the whole issue with Mark McGuire. On Sports Talk with the Guys, and yours personally, reported that Mark McGuire's brother had a deal for a tell-all book. It was announced. We said so on this program. And then LaRusse and McGuire stated, oh, you know what? We think it's time for you to come clean now. And then McGuire came clean. Why? Because his brother had a tell-all book.
Within about a week and a half of that news coming out about the brother.
And we reported that here. And it's so amazing as to how effing ignorant people are that they don't remember that. But you know what? We did, because we pay attention. Because you know what? We don't think that one game is the greatest game, the game I saw today. We pay attention. We read in between the lines. We check all sources for guidance. And sadly, folks, we are smarter. It crushed Mark McGuire to have his name removed from Damien High School Stadium. Peter, you got to join us one of these days to talk about that. Yes. But folks, you know, I'm sorry. That's the way I'm always biting my lip. But yes, it's amazing to me how ignorant people are. And yet they're the most passionate fans. If you're going to come to play with Scorekeeper, Big Dog, NorCal Girl, Anime Girl, and Gridiron Girl, you got to come with receipts. And when you come to play with Tony and Speedy and Almighty and Dream and Marsha and Engineer, think about the people that are on this program. It's a select group. We don't say things just to say things. We have the receipts. You need them as well. And the world of my brethren, toma. Sorry. No, not sorry. Toma. Sorry, folks. I am a stuck-up narcissist. Oh, come on, guys. We got 25 minutes. I still have 20 minutes to go.
Narcissist, egotistical.
Oh, please keep going.
I did want to give a quick shout out to a fellow passionate sports fan who is known here as the Ice Princess. I think I love Tanya as a friend even more. So after reading her comments this week about making coworkers sit in the same spot and not leave a room because every time they left the room it was bad luck because the team the Mets got scored on. Or, she came in the following day wearing the same exact outfit that she wore the day before because the Mets had won the day before. So she just didn't want to mess up the mojo. And as I was reading that, I'm like, Tanya, you are the greatest sports fan. You're just as passionate as I am because I do the same crap.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to book.
All right.
So I know you need to get off here too. So
Have a safe fun rest of your weekend.
Oh, I'll try. Talk to you later.
Okay. Later.
Laters. I had a couple.
You're going too?
I said toodles.
Oh. How is Wheezy and Rufy doing?
They're good. They're quiet now. Missed them. Well, Wheezy was picking the I think the Bengals.
Yeah, she didn't like something Roger said, that was for sure.
Well, that's normal.
Yeah.
Roger's half listening, so.
No, you know what? Look, I'm going for a test that it's a physical test. And they're asking for all the stupid information, which I spent 3 hours on Thursday giving to this physician. You know what? F them. I'm going to say refer to referring doctor. This is stupid.
You should say you refer to previously filled out forms.
Right.
So, Gig, have you had any problems with possums at your home?
Oh yes. So let me tell you a story. So
Okay.
Taking the dogs out at night, and Wheezy is barking furiously at the wall, and it's usually because of a squirrel. So I looked up, and I saw mama and baby possums, and I yelled like a motherfucker. Pardon my French.
I thought you didn't speak French.
Those beady little pink eyes were staring back at you, huh?
Yes. Oh, bloody murder. So yeah.
Roger's getting frustrated. Big time.
Oh, I know. Come on, you need count to 10, Raj. Count to 10.
Take a
Count
deep
to
breath.
10. Deep breath. Look up.
This is beyond the pale. It's, describe the quality of the pain.
The quality.
Why do you think I just flipped off the screen?
That's okay.
So, awkward.
You know what? They give me examples. This is what Scorekeeper says. Yes.
What are the examples?
Burning, aching, stabbing, deep, dull. I'm like, yeah. You know what? I'll just say all of the above.
Right.
Or just put it effing hurt. It effing hurts.
Yeah, see me, I'd be even more sarcastic when they say, when it comes about the pain, just turn around and say, painful.
I cannot write everything I've written today already.
Yeah. Describe the pain.
This is
painful.
beyond, and I'm going to tell them, you guys just sent this to me 2 hours before the appointment.
Well, Mr. Noriega, that's standard procedure to send it 2 hours before your appointment. We just want to make sure.
Deep breath, Roger. I understand those stupid questions. And but does your pain radiate? Yes.
I would have said, no, see, me even said, does your paint radiate? I said, no, it travels well, but it doesn't shine all that good.
You know
See,
what?
and I would have went even worse when does your paint radiate? I said yes, clockwise and counterclockwise.
Poor guy's sitting there trying to fill the form and we're making all these snarky jokes at the poor guy.
Actually, no, I'm not taking it that way. I am listening to you guys.
Actually, I think it's actually helping him. It's helping him relieve the stress of reading these stupid questions.
I'm losing my mind on this. I'm sorry.
For the 18th time, probably too.
Yeah. The worst thing you can say now is behind you, we've got a possum.
I appreciate that, Peter. True. That is funny. Oh my God. I love that. I love that. So you know what? Submit. This field is required.
What field?
I said no to that field. And it says it's required. Oh, you.
So what is the field? If we may ask.
List all current medications, which I already did.
Then put that. Just put already referenced or already given.
I already had one earlier, so you know what? I'm just gonna put. There it is. Currently taking. I don't know how. So, guys, there's 40 questions here.
40?
I don't. The pain is relieved by. I don't know.
You doing something about it. That's what I put.
Put death.
Yeah. The pain is relieved by you doing your damn job and relieving it. Simple.
Okay, this is a legal form. I've been answering truthfully and honestly on everything, but that last one, as damn funny as it is, they might come after me and say, "You're not taking this seriously."
Really? You think?
This is something that I have fought for years on this stuff is, someone's referring you. They should be sending the information.
Yeah, they should be.
And they're just effing lazy. All right, I submitted. I answered it truthfully and honestly to the best of my ability. I'm sorry. No, guys, I didn't think you guys were making fun of me this morning. I was listening to all your comments. Pain is relieved by heat meds, less stress, message, etc. Oh, I am going to have to leave in about 17 minutes. If you guys want to go and continue, please do so. Let me look ahead and see if there's anything on the calendar. I don't believe I spoke to Michael briefly yesterday, and I don't recall that we had any guests upcoming, but I should ask Liz. No, I don't think we have any guests upcoming.
All right. Just to let you know, I will be watching the Jets and Vikings tomorrow afternoon.
Oh,
look at that. See that?
Yeah. That's because they're over here, aren't they?
That's the 6:30 game, right?
Yeah, it's
here. It's at 6:30 a.m.
Yeah. And the next one after that will be the Jags versus the Bears. And that is on October the 13th. And the one after that will be the Patriots against the Jags on October the 20th.
If you guys
which is the one that's in Germany?
I have no idea. It doesn't say.
Oh, okay. Because I know it's two bad teams. And they said the memes that have been going out because I know it's the Giants and someone else. Yeah. And it might be the Giants and the Panthers.
Well, the only game that you can get tickets for over here is the Patriots versus the Jags. Only if you're prepared to stand up in the high heights or spend about £300 odd on a box.
Okay.
Both of which I am not prepared to do. Neither I'm prepared to put up with SARS Sadiq Khan in London telling me where I can and cannot go with my car. So that's just stay and watch it at home.
Well,
Oh.
the running joke for the German game, because I think, as I said, I think it's the Panthers and the Giants, is that's the NFL's version of payback for what happened at World War II.
That's good.
Sending Germany to the two shittiest teams.
Did you hear how she laughed? That was pretty good.
So Gridiron Girl, with the possum and the baby possum, did you just like shoo it away, or you just ran, or what?
I
happened?
ran inside.
Oh,
Is that Duran Duran?
I
Yeah.
ran. I ran.
I've got the answer to your question, Big Dog.
Okay.
The two teams that are playing in Munich on the 10th of November are the New York Giants versus the Carolina Panthers.
So I was right. Yeah, the two worst teams.
I mean, what a lineup. What a freaking lineup. I mean, I wouldn't even bother get out of bed for them two. No way would I get out of bed for those two at all.
So I know I was gone during the time, but who since there's only three of you guys left in this, who picked the commodes versus the babysitters?
I think I picked the commodes over the babysitters.
Gig?
We're too many.
Oh yeah, I picked the commodes.
Scorekeeper?
I did not. Oh wait, I think I went with the Admiralty. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are all flushing. You guys are all flushing the babysitters down the toilet, huh?
Yeah.
That's why Mike,
including the dog.
Hold on a minute.
That's easy.
R54 says no, we're good about the calendar, and then she says, "That's why Michael and I, your secretary, I know the calendar." I never thought that Michael would consider himself my secretary.
No. She's saying that's why I'm Michael and your secretary. In other words, she's Michael's secretary and your secretary.
Now you see, my arrogance said no. They're both.
Wow. You have a secretary.
I have three. And when you
Alrighty.
say yes, you'll be the fourth one.
No.
Yeah, you're higher than that, aren't you?
I noticed she says that quietly.
No.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said? Because she knows she's higher than that.
She's the assistant. She's not a secretary. She's an assistant.
Well, there's another title which will not be mentioned here online. Am I wrong on that, Gridiron Girl?
No. No, you're not.
Oh, damn it! Oh my god! Damn, that hurt all the way down. Sorry, having flashbacks hurt the neck all the way down.
Is the other term of the S&M mistress? Does that fit better? Scorekeeper?
Oh, I thought you were asking her. I wanted to know her answer. A Gridiron Girl? What are you gonna say?
I just hear the laughing.
Yeah, I'm just. Shit. Go ahead and ruin it. Go ahead. If you're gonna talk about it, go ahead.
I'm not talking about anything.
Oh, okay, very good. Very good.
I take the fifth.
Oh, that was awesome. I thank you for saying that, but you should have denied it. But you know, to quote someone on Tuesday, that was a very damning non-answer.
Oh yeah. Anywho.
Since you did say that, tangent that way. Scorekeeper, in your opinion, who won the debate?
Okay, thank you for asking. People are going to get very mad at me.
Actually, first of all, did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did too.
Folks, this is my life. I do this. I've kept quiet about it. So there's two ways I'll look at it. In the public forum, he won. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even
Mhm.
close. Oh yeah, the younger guy, JD Vance, because people aren't that smart. He looked better. He looked slicker. He won hands down, but just because he won hands down, that's like saying you won 4-3. You won hands down. He did win. He looked better. He looked smarter. But Walls was the grandfatherly figure who was straight up, honest. And folks, for 1 hour and 29 minutes and 30 seconds, JD Vance was the better guy. In the last 30 seconds, he lost. For anyone who has a mind, for anyone who could think anything, he lost in the last 30 seconds. So now, if you look at it professionally, the way the prognosticators do, and I'm not saying I'm a professional, but this is a passion. Wolves was the winner. But that's not the way the public sees it, folks. They see it differently, and that's the hard thing. And the public sees that JD Vance was I don't want to say slicker because it's insulting. He did look better. He had a better appearance. And
The
to
more
the masses,
polished of the
more,
two.
you know what? That's another word. Looked more polished. That's where the slickness might come into play.
Yeah.
Yes,
Insulting stuff.
being a debater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
He looked better.
Yeah.
And folks, go back to Kennedy Nixon. Nixon lost allegedly because he had,
Oh, the sweat.
he was
Yeah.
sweating. It's no, it was more than that. Now, the people that heard him on the radio thought that Nixon won like 99-1. Well, that's all you had was going by the voice. But seeing him, you're going to tell me it was just the sweat that did it? No. So anyway, Vance, for the masses, did the better job. But intellectually, and if you have even a little bit of thought process and you're invested, Wolves was the winner. So I know I'm insulting by giving that answer, but that's the reality.
No,
folks.
no. That's it. No, but you're being honest about it though. So now, do you agree with the supposed professionals that the Kamala Trump debate that Kamala did win that one?
Yes, but she did not answer several questions.
Yes, that is
And
very
I
true.
was tweeting that day during the thing, and I was, oh, no, wait, he's wrong. No, she's wrong. Nope, she didn't answer. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this live, and I'm going to delete everything after. Did she win? Yes. You know why? Because she was smarter than him, and she baited him. You know what? When Obama did this gesture in the convention, what happened? He tweeted for 18 days.
And still doing it.
That's still doing it, okay? What does that tell you? He's still pissed off about the Obama line. Okay? So when you look at what happened, and here was another thing, he couldn't even look at her.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
So did she win? Yes. But folks, the number that he has in followers, it's not going to change. Does the number that she has in followers not going to change? It's the middle ground.
Yeah, this was for that debate was for the swing states or the swing people.
And that one is
Undecided, yeah.
That one's a lot tougher to quantify because if you're thinking, they both didn't answer a lot of stuff. And I tell you that because I watched it. But when you look at it on the other level, oh, she got under her skin like that, man. It was way too easy. And when you're telling the world that they're coming for your pets, dude, everyone already knew it was a lie.
Oh, I know. And
The
so many the memes and videos that have come out from
Yes.
that.
When you got your side saying, no, it's not true, you're wrong. It's done. And what did it do? What we do know is that hate crimes increased against the Haitian community.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, the ones they were talking about are here legally. But it's all right. It's okay. You wanted my opinion? In
Yes, I did.
the first debate, the Democrats believe they won because of what she did. The Republicans believe he won because of what he did.
Because he's
As
a
a
liar.
as a professional, they both didn't answer a lot of stuff, guys. They
Yeah.
didn't. If you go back, they didn't. So that one doesn't change all that much. But again, she got under his skin, and it was easy. And she told him, "I'm going to get under your skin," and he bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. So that one's a lot tougher to quantify. That one, she won because she got under his skin. That was it. Otherwise, she left a lot out. He left a lot out. So that one's harder to quantify. Vance, for the public, did the better job. But in the real world, when he didn't answer the question on January 6th, that ended it. If you have any being up there, you know. But I'm going to leave it at that because I'm down to 4 minutes. I got to go.
Yep.
If you guys want to talk politics, I'll be more than happy to have a conversation. Because I've told you the
No,
difference between a
we'll call it.
politician, guys, the difference between a politician and a businessman, at least United States, you all know, Big Dog's heard me say this. One is elected to steal and the other one buys a license to steal. So I'm jaundiced even when it comes to it. But I'll have a
That's kind of
conversation.
like that's kind of like the shark and the lawyer joke, but you can do shark and politician.
Yeah.
You know, why don't sharks eat politicians?
I know that
courtesy.
one. Yes, I was going to say anyone else, professional courtesy. Folks, it's more nuanced. I've been watching this whole political cycle for 2 years now. And this is my World Cup, but I've been biting my lip because NDB Media's numbers are shooting up and I don't want to bring politics into it. I should be doing the propositions right now as I've done every year for 2 years, but I'm not because there's so much genuine hatred out there. No one wants to talk. They want to say what it's not even, they don't even get it right. It's they want to say what they want to say, and that's it. It's not even what they believe. It's gotten to that point, ladies. And I'm talking about both sides. It is, I'm right. That's it. I'm not even listening for the other argument. It's just they want to scream that I'm right. And there are so many other things that come into play. Maybe I'll talk about it as the election comes closer, but I'm an activist, folks. I'm involved. While I have a buddy of mine who is a hardcore right-winger and insults everything, the minute I say something, he insults it. But, oh, that's a right-wing crackpot. It doesn't even have an answer. He's just instant. Oh, that's left-wing. That's liberal, whatever. And yet he accuses, but he doesn't want to listen. So you know what's fine. I have the proof of what I have to deal with. You don't want to have a conversation. It's just you're right. But you know how I got under his skin? Because he was bitching about California's governor. Oh, well, he's doing this and this and this. He says, well, what are you going to do about it? I've already done it. He says, I walk. I meet with my fellow residents. I call people on the phone. I write letters. You know how many times I've done that last 6 months? You know what? Who cares? I know what I've done. So every time I hear someone bitching and not doing anything, I don't have time for you. I don't. I have no time for you.
And on that note, it is 9:59.
That actually was a perfect ending, damn it. Take us out.
All right, guys, have a fun rest of your week. Enjoy here in Southern California, enjoy the sun. It's not going to be too hot. Anime Girl, enjoy whatever weather you're having there, and enjoy the football game tomorrow. Everybody be safe. Don't drink and drive. If you're going to drink, call a friend, call an Uber, call a Lyft, call Roger. He'll go pick you up with his Lyft or Uber, of course. He doesn't do it for free. Anyways, have a great one, everyone. Enjoy your weekend and have fun, and please be safe.
Bye-bye.
Next week I have an answer for that. That's funny. We'll see you guys.